Yo, what's up, people? We back immediately for another watch along today. That's number five of the day, and maybe one more after this game. Yeah, big up everybody for joining. Leagues Cup, um, Club Puebla versus Inter Miami should be a decent game. But yeah, we back with another watch along today. The grind don't stop, people. So let's get straight into the 11s, and I gotta turn on the actual game here. Um, Got to turn on the game and turn on another one here. But yeah, big up everybody for joining. Damn, still got 60 people in the building. Much appreciated for the support. Big up Warrior J, AJ Bot, obviously. 10 is going to be in the building soon. But yeah, we'll get straight into the 11s for both teams. Inter Miami. So I'm actually seeing this line for the first time. I'm going so much going to save this thing, but what we got here? What we got? Puebla, and I gotta get this posted on Twitter as well. So save that. Anyways, start with the actual home team because this game is at Chase Stadium. Oh yeah, it's at the Inter Miami. Yeah, because all the games are in the U.S. So. Yeah, big up. Yeah, facts. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. We got 75 in the building. Let's get 30 likes on the fucking dot. On the fucking dot. Let's go. Let's go. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. What Fortaleza? The fuck? Oh wait. That Fortaleza game. Yeah, 10. I already sent you the link on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, check your Twitter, 10. I sent you the link for this one. So, yeah, I'm on a football grind today too, brother. Same here. Yeah, the Fortaleza game starts in a half hour. Right. But yeah, anyways, let's just get straight into the 11s for both teams. Start for Club Puebla. Miguel Jimenez is in goal. Gustavo Ferreres at right back. Emmanuel Goulart at center back. I paused the stopwatch. All right, cool. Goulart at center back. Efrain Orona at center back. Jorge Rodriguez at left back. Diego De Boon at center defensive mid. Kevin Velasco on the right. Raul Castillo in midfield. Alberto Herrera, Lopez, and then on the left, Jair Gonzalez. And then up top, Santiago Ormeno. I have no idea about Club Puebla. I know Lucas Cavallini plays for them. He's their bagsman, has been for a few years now. But Velasco, Colombian, I think he's pretty decent. Alberto Herrera, young Mexican midfielder, 23 years old. So, yeah, Puebla right now. What did they do last year? Oh, they're a mediocre ass team. What did they do last year? 6th. All right, that's not bad. They lost. Yeah, that's whatever. But yeah, that's their team. We'll learn more about them as the game goes on. Inter Miami, CJ Dos Santos is in goal for Drake Callender. Marcelo Weigand. Is he Argentinian or something? Yeah, he's Argentine. Weigand. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Weigand. Sounds like a German Argentine last name sort of thing. But I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. 2 seconds. 10. Let me send you the link, my bro. All right, there we go. This is the most you ever had on a stream, 75? Nah, when Carefree Lewis redirected to me, I was at 280 or something stupid. But yeah, game is about to kick off here. So let me make sure. Yeah, game is literally about to start, so I'm going to put the stopwatch that I'll talk more about the Inter Miami lineup. But y'all see the names. Y'all do see the names there. But yeah, should be a decent game. Matias Rojas, Federico Redondo, Yannick Bright, Jordi Alba, Hector David Martinez. Sergio Busquets is playing center back, which is interesting. Luis Suarez is starting. Julian Gressel on the right and Robert Taylor on the left. They got some good subs like Negri, Campagna, Ruiz. So, Inter Miami have a pretty strong team out there. They do got a pretty strong team out there, so should be good. I actually think Inter Miami win this. They got enough firepower. Like Luis Suarez should bag, so should be a decent game. Where did you say you could watch South American? Harold, you can watch South American football on an app called Fanatiz. But yeah, we 9 seconds into the game, people. 9 seconds in. Share this tab instead. Put this there. Big O 10. What's good, bro? Are you logged? Did you get into the Apple TV? You there?
Yeah.
You there, bro?
Yeah.
What's good? Did you get logged into the thingy?
Yeah. So 40 seconds in now.
All right, I'll
for
pause.
Puebla against
Inter Miami, yeah.
Inter Miami.
Let me know when you're at 1 minute exactly. Let me know when you're at 1 minute exactly.
Now.
All right, cool. 1,
No,
01,
1
02, 03, 04. All right, cool. Good stuff. But yeah, Miami have, I don't know if you've seen the lineup 10, but this is the lineup for Miami. They got Suarez, Federico Redondo, Yannick Bright, Jordi Alba, Busquets playing center back. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, so I honestly think
should win.
I honestly Inter Miami win this. I think they got too much firepower. Bro, I love that Miami pink shirt. That Miami pink shirt is quality, man. Yeah, I might do a watch along after this because Chivas Guadalajara are playing San Jose. I might do that one. Be 6 watch alongs in one day. I'm not even tired, which is crazy. I did watch the Chelsea game against Celtic. I did watch that. Is it 1-0 Arsenal? Corner. Yeah, Miami are big favorites. 60% win percentage.
Come on.
It's going to be a corner here. Take a short, Gressel. Jordi Alba, quality box, 1-0. Fucking hell. It's already 1-0. Oh, wait. Offside.
No. Offside. First 2 minutes.
Well worked. That ball. That's a great ball. He's offside.
That is offside.
Getting ready to head to Philly, Steve, for Liverpool Arsenal. Damn. Yeah, Euro did just make a mistake there. Hey, get the mistakes out in preseason. That's what it is.
Gerardo Martino.
Is Tata Martino, former Barcelona manager. Where else did Martino manage? Managed at Barca.
He also managed the Paraguay national team.
Yes, that's what it was. Paraguay. He was also at Atlanta United.
Back when Paraguay was good.
Yeah. So, hold on. I gotta get this post up on Twitter. Yeah, big up everybody inside. Make sure. Yeah, he was also Argentinian manager for a bit. Omar, the Chivas game is on Apple TV. All right, we're cubed. I'll send you the link. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Hold on. So let me do that. I'll send
Yeah.
cube.
Definitely need more Tottenham representation.
Facts.
That we just had.
I always love talking to Spurs fans because they're either delusionally positive or fucking miserable.
Yeah. But somehow still at the same level as them.
Huh?
But hopefully this coming season we actually win a trophy.
Yeah, we need.
That's
to get
my
that
main number one aim.
We need exactly, bro. I'm taking FA Cup over fucking second place or whatever.
I'll play Carabao Cup and I'll celebrate it as if we won the Champions League.
Yeah, bro.
Because surely, what if we don't win it next season? Then that means what? 2026 would be practically 5 years post takeover. So how long should we still be waiting? Oh, but FFP is not the same as before. Yet we actually made a cup final like 15, 18 months ago. So,
shot Velasco. Ooh.
so I'm expecting Champions League qualification and a domestic cup. That's the bare minimum.
I don't even
But
like
number one
I'm
priority
thinking
is the
trophy.
cup.
Man United almost fucking hell.
I got a bunch of free time. Barrio Malatelli.
Big up Barrio Malatelli. That's my Colombian broski. That's my guy right there. Big up Barrio. Sorry, people. I'm just sending out. Miami definitely starting off better, as they should, to be honest. Gressel, decent ball, header, didn't quite get the contact on it.
Lewis. Oh.
Let's see. What's good?
No, Lewis.
Big
is
up
also on the
Lewis, my
chat.
guy. Yo, Lewis, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, my guy. Big up Lewis.
Yeah, we can talk about our depression of Newcastle. Well, I didn't watch the whole City game. I was just asleep. Well, actually, they were supposed to be called Hull Tigers. If it was with the
they got
Egyptian
Space
one.
Miami here. Poor ball. Easy interception. They're going to clear it. They're going to try to counter maybe? Nah. Fucking hell.
But I saw we won 2-0 against Hull
Velasco. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we weren't even like that great, but just Hull City they're just too Hull City were too intricate, which sounds weird. They were just they had a good chance here or there, and Nick Pope had to make like a phenomenal 1v1
Wait, was
save.
Bruno playing?
Huh?
Or like what do you call it? The international players came back? Like
Nah,
Bruno,
there was no
no.
Fabian Schär wasn't there. Wilson wasn't there. Trippier wasn't there.
Wilson's injured, so I'm not even surprised.
He's always fucking injured, man. Always.
Like surely, if you get injured, not even because of a preseason game, gets injured before a preseason.
Yeah, that's why life.
game.
He life injured him. Oh, Space. Yo, big up, Q. What's up? What's up, homie? How you doing?
Hey. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that earlier today.
About what?
How I was like, I'm gonna come on and tell you story time, and then I was like totally bailed.
I thought you scared the life. I thought you fucking died. No, I'm just
I did. I felt.
What was your
like
story?
it.
I didn't read your voice memo. I didn't read your story, but you went to the LAFC Club Tijuana game.
Okay, yeah, this is great that I came on here to tell this story since it's Leagues Cup. This is also Leagues Cup. Okay, for all y'all, I went to the LAFC Club Tijuana game last night. Leagues Cup game. And I went with TJ, for those of you who know, TJ Warren TV. And Steve, you would go nuts because we were like up in like kind of like a second floor.
Sorry, fucking hell! What a goal!
Oh, what they scored
from Inter Miami.
I
That's
didn't
a
even know.
fucking thunderbolt. Oh my
Who
word!
scored? Who
That's
scored?
Miami. What's up, Lewis? As well, my guy. What's up, bro? What a
Anyways,
fucking goal.
who scored? Who scored?
Is that Matias Rojas? Yeah, Rojas. What a fuck. That's a great
Into
goal.
Miami scored.
Bro. Look at this. First touch. Great pass. He just roofed that. Oh my word.
Ooh.
Sorry, you were saying.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
He
It's all
hit
good.
that. He hit that fucking so well. Wow.
So crazy.
The goal is more important than the scoring.
So crazy thing is, so we had we had seats, but it was like kind of like up high, and we were like, okay, it's not filling up yet. We're just starting to see the goalkeepers come out and like maybe like and start to warm up. So, and it was not filling up. So, and there's no stewards around checking tickets.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't a sellout.
So we're gonna be like, oh, let's just sneak down to get as close to the pitch as we can to just try to like sneak a peek of. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Spurs fan, and so I need to sneak a peek of Hugo. So I brought Hugo's. I got Hugo's goalkeeper kit, and I brought it with me, and it's like bright blue, right? And LAFC colors are black and gold, and Club Tijuana is red. So like I mean, TJ was like, you stick out like a blue highlighter right now. So I managed to we get like right up against the pitch, like, I mean, literally like right there. And like Hugo is warming up and he sees me waving my Hugo kit and he smiles. He sees me and he smiled at me. And I was like, oh my God. Okay. So then we like went and like, we saw, okay, he finished warming up and then he like went into the dressing room. So we kind of like followed where he like went to like leave to the dressing room. And we're like trying to see, okay, is this where he's going to come out or whatever. Right. And he came out with like the other players and everything, the lineup with the mascots and everything like that. Right. He comes out, I'm going nuts again. I'm like jumping up and down, waving the shirt, whatever, jumping up and down, waving at him. And he point blank, he's there, standing there, lined up with the mascot and everything. And he's looking around. He sees me, smiles, waves at me. Loris. And you know specifically, Hugo is not a smiley guy. So I know that it was at me because I was the only person there, like with the Hugo kit, like going nuts for him, right? So then there's this older couple that was like next to us because we were like just standing right where the dressing room is. You know how like people like, sometimes like kids and people will like
before or after the game.
Yeah, before or after the game, right? They're like standing there right where they're like entering or the pitch or leaving the pitch, right? That spot. So we're like standing right there, right? And we're like, okay, I guess we're gonna like go back up later, right? And they probably overhear us. They see me going nuts for Hugo. They're like, I don't know, they're like into my passion or something. And they say, hey, we have 2 extra seats here if you guys want to take them. Oh my gosh, we actually got to sit right there. All those guys, like everybody there was clearly season ticket holders. Yeah. And they gave us these 2 extra seats.
Right? Above the bench?
It's like it's not like exactly behind the bench because of where the stadium is. It's just like around, but it is like right round there. It's like right behind where like the top of where they like go into the like dressing room is. But it was like right there. And so I was like, oh my gosh, it was like amazing because this couple who has season passes, right? They're like, yeah, let's, you guys can just sit here with us. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And the game was unreal. We totally TJ and I were talking about you, Steve. We were like, he would go nuts, like with this view. And the game was like, to be honest, it was not great as far as the football is concerned because
had all the ball, but did fuck all with it.
Exactly. Like both of them were pretty poor. So
LAFC was Boanga was on fucking smoke. That guy.
Yes.
My God.
But the thing with it is like I feel like LAFC, like Club Tijuana was just like poor, but LAFC quality wise, clearly it's not even a competition. LAFC is way better, but they just LAFC weren't like playing well for them. It's not like they were playing well for them. So anyways, but it was crazy though, because we were right there. And then I don't know if for you guys that saw the game or not, but I mean, like, it was kind of crazy because like head coach for Club Tijuana got sent off
He
with a red
refused.
card.
The ref. He headbutted the ref.
He headbutted the ref, but even before he headbutted the ref, he was he was in the ear of another ref.
And then he
like
got sent off, but then he just sat there and acted like it was nothing. That was when the player
it was so weird.
And when the player got injured, he just sat there after he got sent off. And then they were like, "Yo, get off!" And he was like, "What do you mean?" And then the assistant coach was like, "No, that was me. That was me." He's like, "No, I sent off Juan Carlos Osorio, not you. Get the fuck out."
It was weird because like we were right there and we couldn't see it clearly. We were like, "Why did he get sent off?" We were like so confused. We like couldn't even see it clear because we were on the other side. We were more like towards like the home team side. So we were like, "What's going on?" So, but we did see like there was that obviously that Club Tijuana, their captain got taken off injured, and it was like really bad, and we were all like worried.
He landed really awkward. That was
and we were like really worried. We were like, "Oh my God, we hope he's
that's
okay."
a bad turnover. Suarez, Hocon, Grasso. Oh, he hit the post.
Not missing.
Suarez cross.
Point.
Shit finish.
So anyways, unreal. It was great. What was that?
Club Puebla are fucking awful. Look at this giveaway. That's terrible.
Why didn't you make Newcastle score 5?
You fucking
every time
the opposition.
To be fair, every time I watch these games, I'm confused. Why is the Mexican teams playing in the homes like Inter Miami?
This is an American-based tournament, but we're hosting the MX teams. That's what
they just need to sell tickets while like the Olympics are going on. Seriously, so that's what's going on.
Have you heard about the Canadian women's team in the Olympics?
Yeah, the drone stuff. And then they had to send home the women's team, the
manager.
Coach. Yeah,
they
so
got knocked 6 points.
Look like I got ready for Steve. Look like I got ready for me holidays.
Wait, hold on. I'm sending the link to Keyshawn. 2 seconds. Where is he at?
Oh, why is it coming up choo choo for me?
Wait, what's good?
It seems under my name.
Choo choo? I have no idea. Honest to God, I couldn't fucking tell you. That sounds like a you problem. I wouldn't know nothing about that, bro. I'll be real.
Anyways, so I gotta jump, but let me just one last thing say, like, basically, the LAFC supporters, like, they're incredible. The LAFC supporters section, whoa, they are. I didn't send you. I wanted to send you the videos, Steve. I was like, they're unreal. Like, they are. You know what? They actually kind of remind me of like you guys, like Newcastle fans, because they're like all there in their black, like all like very hardcore. They were singing and chanting like from like start to finish in the game, and like they're so loud, and it's just unreal. Like
it's a great atmosphere.
They're super crazy.
It's good on TV, so I can only imagine it's good on fucking in person, even better.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and TJ were just as impressed with we're probably more impressed with watching the supporters section than we were the game, because it was crazy. Like they were so so passionate, and it was great because this season ticket holder was like, she's like talking to me in my ear and basically telling me about like, hey, like this is what they're chanting and stuff like that, because I didn't know, right?
A lot of it's in Spanish. Yeah.
So it was great because like she was awesome, and she actually told me, speaking Inter Miami, you could watch along for Inter Miami. She was telling me about how she watched Messi play in Inter Miami, but she also went to Barcelona, and she actually watched him play for PSG against Barcelona.
Bro.
Yeah, and then she said that she actually had like special access or something where she was like walked through like this tunnel and everything, and she noticed that she turned around and he was like right there, like right in back of her. And I was like, crazy. Holy crap! It was unreal. Anyways, got Hugo, like the end of the story. Basically, like Hugo, when he came back, end of the game, whatever. Hugo came through dressing room. He was looking for me. He was straight up looking for me, and he had a marker in hand ready to sign my shirt. He signed my shirt. I got Hugo Lloris to sign my Hugo Lloris shirt.
That's pretty sick, yo.
And before you go, like
That's
obviously
awesome.
talking about goalkeepers, Stephen.
Oh yeah, you got Tim Krul. Tim Krul autograph,
Yes.
right?
Oh
Wow,
my
Like
god,
Newcastle
that's unreal.
goalkeeper signed gloves.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go, guys. But
Nah, big up, Q. Thanks
all
for
right,
dropping by.
bye.
Thanks for
Big
dropping
up,
by.
Q, man.
Mario, the super sub. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Just
Are you
not ready
watching?
for.
Do you have Apple TV? Like, are you watching the game? I could send you mine.
Nah, I'm actually doing a hate watch on Arsenal. I'm loving it right now because I cannot let them put me alone, you know. So it's kind of beautiful, but anyways, yeah, it's a preseason hate watch. Don't worry, man. I'm just shameless, you know. Shameless King is right here, over here. By the way, Colombia's winning the 2026 World Cup.
Columbus, Columbus Crew beating Aston Villa.
Colombia's in the MLS.
And also the West Ham game's been delayed.
Yeah, they're playing Wolves in the States. Why? Weather?
Weather related.
They're probably. I think they're playing in Florida.
Yeah, they are. They're playing at the NFL, the second NFL team who plays there.
Will
Oh,
surprise me if there's any Wolves fans in the US.
Huh?
It will surprise me if there's any Wolves fans in the US. Honestly,
Premier League marketing is crazy. I've
Oh,
seen
you
like
want-
I've seen when I went to watch Newcastle play preseason last year, I saw like a group of like 20 Bournemouth fans, not with English accents, American. 20 Bournemouth fans in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
Like, you'd be surprised, Mario. There's fans.
Steve?
you know what's even crazier is that here in Colombia, I've seen a Norwich fan. I'm not even lying. There's a Norwich fan.
Like,
I don't even know why.
Did Colombia never play for Norwich though? Like, why would they?
No Colombians ever played for Norwich. Maybe they had like a English father or mother, maybe or something. But I don't know.
like
Suarez had her.
Steve, the West Ham game is delayed to 2 British time.
Oh, so what? How many? Like an hour?
About half an hour.
Oh shit, that sucks. Yeah, that's crazy. Fucking Columbus Crew is beating. Yo, Keisha, I just realized you spelled it Columbia Crew.
Colombia in the MLS, man. Colombia in the MLS. Let's go.
Like,
I'm beating in the MLS as well. Let's go.
Union Jack for the Olympics
Oh.
for Mexico.
Oh, Ornel Hernandez. Yeah, he did play for Norwich. Damn, a Cuban has played for Norwich, but a Colombian has. That's crazy.
You know that may be one of the reasons because us Colombians, like, if we see a Latin brother, we might support them, unless it's some certain countries. But still, like,
Yeah,
Cuba we can rock.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
By the way, Odegaard had a very rough fall in the United game.
I think I'm about to. Did that already happen a few minutes ago, or is that about to? Because I'm at 22 minutes exactly in the Arsenal game.
No, it already happened because I'm in 21 minutes actually. By the way.
Oh, for real? Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
even
just
like
watching the
watching it
leagues
like
stuff.
too intently. I'm watching I got to be fair, I got 5 games on, but I'm watching the Inter
Yeah.
Miami game the most.
No, I'm watching the Man United game just because I cannot watch the Inter Miami game. There's no channel. So.
Yeah, it's all, bro. Apple TV has it, and it's worldwide.
Apple TV?
Yeah. I'll send you my thing. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll just send you details.
It's a fucking friendly, anyways.
Yes. Plus, like for Apple, I got 2 accounts from my Apple. I got an American one, and I got my British one. Reason I got American one, and I can download Peacock.
Yeah, because you in the UK you can watch.
You can't get Peacock in the UK.
Is Peacock in the UK?
No, the app.
Yeah, you got down. I know what you're saying, Louis.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Steve, just explain it.
Okay.
So basically, like you have to change the VPN. The App Store is super specific about like if you're in this country, you can't download apps that are only available outside of this country. That's what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
So, like you can't download the if you're in the UK and you live in the UK like Lewis does, and you have an Apple iPhone that you bought in the UK, and the serial number's got the UK, blah, 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 you have to have the VPN thing to change it so you can download an app that's only available in the US, for example. It's fucking is complicated. I don't know why, but that's what's so dope about that. That's what's so dope. Yeah, there's Messi there. That's what's so dope about Apple TV though with the MLS thing, is that I can send you in Colombia my Apple TV info and you can watch. 10 has it in Spain. Lewis has one. And Apple TV is available worldwide.
Yeah, because I think I pay 17 for the whole season. Like I pay for the whole season. I pay 17.
So basically, you have Apple TV is for anyone else.
Yeah.
You don't even.
Yeah, Mario, check your Twitter DMs. And I know you gotta log in because it'll send me a code and everything.
I will.
And also, like, it's one of those things.
Gratzel. No, go on. Sorry, go on.
But obviously, like, I have two at once because sometimes I want to say, in the UK, on Apple TV, we don't get the adverts,
Oh, really?
We just get, like, the broadcast will be come back shortly, but I love watching the American adverts because they're hilarious.
Yeah. That's what I've heard that from a few people. But it's funny because when I watch the UK adverts, like gambling ones or whatever, I'm just like, it's kind of funny for some reason. Arsenal 1-1.
Like, but the ones I love is the drugs ones. Please, if you're allergic to this, please me ask your doctor. It might cause this.
Yeah. When it's like a medication, it's like the side effects are you might fucking die of seizure. You might have severe depression the rest of your life. You might break your leg. You might be paralyzed. You might have kidney stones. You might have this. You might have that. You might have this. This is like.
Please ask your doctor.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
There's one as well. What's quite funny. If you are pregnant or want to become pregnant, please ask your doctor before. You go. Oh my god.
Hey, Steve. Steve, there's a little problem. As a little youth, still, still living with my parents. Live under their rules. I don't think my father will allow me to have another account on my computer. He's very strict about it. I don't know.
Use your phone.
Wait, what? Say that again. You have an Apple TV account already?
No. It's just that this computer is for that I'm using is mostly for work, and he's very strict about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's whatever. That's cool. But yeah.
I don't know.
No worries.
Problems of being a youth still,
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna enjoy these times of being young, at least.
Arsenal equalized, by the way, so your hate watches.
Have a guess how old I am.
I actually don't
know. How old
know.
I think you are?
You 24? How old are you?
22 something?
I'm 25 in August.
So you are 24. I said 24.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not that far off.
Now that's how I am.
By the way,
How old
Columbus.
do you think I am, though?
Huh?
How old do you think I am?
You definitely look
I don't
older.
know. With the shades, you look like a 30-year-old pimp. That's what you look like.
I don't. How old I look I am?
Where am I actually? Hold on.
20. You look about 20.
I'll pimp
20?
out with you, Gar.
Yeah.
I'll pimp out with you, man.
23.
I have pimp out with me, man. But no, I'm not 20. Actually, I just won't say my age because I don't want to do it in public. But fine, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm in the chat, but no worries. In public, I won't do that. By the way,
Arsenal equalized. If you didn't see Mario, so you can hold that.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm your assistant over here, man.
Yeah, people, it's 1-0 Inter Miami. I actually forgot to update the scoreboard completely because there's just been flash going on. But yeah, 1-0 Miami. To be honest, it's probably gonna make it more. I can't even remember the last time fucking what's it called? Puebla even had a shot on target or anything. They've been fucking
I'm lucky already because in the UK, like obviously we have the Queen on our notes, but obviously when the Queen passed away, we had to get new notes.
Wait, I thought you have the king. Or did he die?
No, the Queen died, but look how we have notes now. This is King Charles.
Oh, that king
They
queen
changed
thing.
it.
Fuck out.
Yeah, I had to have to change it
Why do you switch your kings? Why do you switch king and queen?
because it's the thing is like
And why do they have to be inbred? That's the other thing.
I have no idea, but it's like it's one of those things like it's the only national anthem what changes in the whole world.
Yeah, your anthem changes. That's right.
Like only two parts to change. It's like His Gracious,
God save the queen or king. Yeah.
And like to be fair, it's probably one of the if like with the national anthems, obviously because we have the British national anthem. What is that? England do have their own national anthem, but we don't use it.
Easy.
It's called Jerusalem. Nobody knows it. In the rugby
Oh, what?
and the football. Yeah, Jerusalem. Like it's the actual English national anthem, but we never use it. Only time when we use that is the Commonwealth Games.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, the British anthem. Oh,
The British national anthem is obviously God Save the King or Queen.
yeah.
The English national anthem is technically Jerusalem, but we don't use it.
I didn't even know that.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, isn't like everything in the UK not like official? Like even the flag ain't official.
Ball in.
That's true. The colours on the flag haven't been confirmed. We haven't got the right colour. We could actually change it to green. We were complaining.
Change it to green.
Yeah, like nothing in the UK is official.
No. This is how stupid the UK is. When we fill up, we use litres.
Yeah.
We put for the fuel in. When we drive in, it's miles per gallon. We use Celsius, but we can use miles per hour. We should be using Fahrenheit. When we weigh stuff, we use pounds, ounces, and stones. We use everything. We even use kilograms.
Wait, Lewis.
Yeah.
I have a question for you about the UK. Did you see the video the other day of the guy getting stabbed in the taxi?
I haven't heard that.
Oh my god, bro! There's a video. There's a video of this guy in London, and he gets jumped by like 3 guys and just gets stabbed. And like, bro, Lewis, how bad is knife crime in the UK?
It's pretty bad in London.
Yeah. Is it a problem like where you live up north or no?
Not really.
Not really.
But there is some.
That's why that's one of us.
Actually,
Yeah, Colombia will rival you with knife crime, by the way.
Yeah, I bet. I'm not surprised.
And
We all got machetes in our house, basically. That's the whole stereotype of Colombia now. Street men of Colombia.
That's
it's just like it's so weird. Like, and that's. But technically, knife crime in the UK is actually the highest when people get killed.
Wait, say that again?
Well, how's not even suicide?
Like, knife crime in the UK is the highest when people get killed.
Oh, so it's the most. It's the what's it called? Is it the highest cause of death? Is that what you're saying?
In young people.
What?
In young people.
Oh,
from the ages to
so it kills more people than like cancer or like accidents.
Suicide.
Yeah.
That's fucked, yo.
From the age of 13 to 25. From 13 to about 20.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But isn't it due to like suicide rate or something like that?
Yeah, like,
that's what I thought it would be. That's what I thought it would be.
It's like, but obviously, in young people, that's the most people get killed in young people in
It's
the
the
UK.
highest cause of death. Jesus Christ, that's crazy, yo. America's is probably obesity. I'll be real. Bro, it's crazy.
love how you two got like
Oh,
two stereotypical diseases about what is it, like death, like death rates. However, here in Colombia, like we'll just go crazy, and you could just drink like for one night, and then you'll not even know where you wake up in the next time, because like in Colombia, that's the most normal thing ever. So you could just die like tomorrow if you're not responsible, and like that can happen for anyone. But we're the most lazy people, honestly, because every single person who works, like the moment their deadline happens, they're not working anymore. They're not working. There was a story about
So
after
you
the
just do the
Colombia
bare
game.
minimum, and that's it, basically.
Yeah, do the bare minimum and get your wage bill and then go home to the wife and kids. But like, there was a story about how
Almost scored.
what happened.
Go on.
Anyone scored?
Now, Club Puebla had a free kick. It was close. It was close. Close, but no cigar. He said, what were you saying about Colombians being lazy?
Yeah, after the Argentina and Colombia game, there was a huge problem about traffic. Like everyone was outside. I said I was going to stay in my home, but I went outside as well, and everyone was outside until like 12 at night, 1 o'clock, because every single taxi driver couldn't give less of a shit to get people back home. It was too much for them. It was so much that the entire server of the app of Uber dropped. Like it was broken for like a good amount of time.
So wait, y'all were partying even though you lost?
No, everyone was depressed. Everyone was depressed. Everyone had a sad face.
Steve, I was
Or
the one that
were
was celebrating.
what?
I was the one celebrating.
What the hell's that?
Oh, of course you were celebrating. No, how about 3-2 on your blood clot? Hold that. 3-2, 3-2. Just has spray on your head, Tom. Hold that.
Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, Velasco.
Oh, you're Spanish or Romanian?
No, 10 live in
Romanian
Spain.
Filipino. I live in Spain, so
Ah, well, that makes sense.
on that
Yeah, but we beat Romania. Yeah.
Free kick here for free kick here.
Anyway.
What's it called? Club Puebla. I'll be a free kick here. You're starting to get back in this game slowly, Club Puebla. They're not as shit as they were.
I can't wait for Monday.
Why? What's on Monday?
I've got my holidays.
Where are you going?
Mexico.
You're going to Mexico.
Yeah.
Where? Where?
Cancun.
Okay.
Cancun.
I don't want you going to the fucking Chihuahua, Mexico. Like that's just you're gonna get shot, killed. So I don't want you to. All right, you're going to Cancun. All right. They'll survive. They'll survive. I promise.
Hey, you got to party all the time over there in Cancun. They
Yeah.
just go to the beach and all that.
Cancun is. Oh my God.
Bigger than the US.
Columbus fucking crew are up 2-0 on Aston Villa.
Newcastle will
Um,
never.
The temperature in Cancun is 84 degrees.
84 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Like in
That's
what?
how
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
In Celsius, that would be so hot.
It's Fahrenheit.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
That's
I
about
was like,
that's about
What a
yeah, no, I had a brain.
that's about 29 degrees Celsius.
Oh, so it's like here in Spain now. Yeah.
Nah, that's hot weather. That's like get a suntan and all that.
Yo, cut in and shoot.
Oh!
Oh, good save. Oh shit. Oh wait.
That
Whoa.
far
Whoa. There's a fight. Inter Miami and fucking Club Puebla are scrapping here. They
Fight,
swat.
fight,
Yo,
fight,
look out.
fight.
Look out. Suarez is going to bite someone. Bro, he looks pissed. Oh, they're pissed. The Club Puebla players, these pussy holes, are all butt hurt because one of their players was flopping around like a fish playing injured, and they didn't kick the ball out. Guess what? If the ref don't blow the whistle, you don't have to stop playing.
Oh.
Yo, so Ryan Taylor shoots it, and then the guy runs up on him after. That's a great save.
It's not even the Ryan Taylor we know.
I'm surprised Luis Suarez didn't bite anyone. He was looking fucking pissed. Good job, Luis Suarez. He's shown some fucking self-control for once.
Yo, Steve, I managed to find a place to watch the game, by the way. So I finally got it. I managed to find a place to watch the game.
The Inter Miami game?
Yeah, I managed to find a place.
Oh, where? What time are you at in the game?
Well, they're showing a replay, so I can't see the time. Hold on.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're a little bit behind. Ball in. It's been a good game, to be honest. Literally,
I'm at 49.50.
Yeah.
40 what?
39. Actually, now I'm 40. I'm at 40.
Okay, you're 30 seconds behind.
I'm on 41 minutes.
What the fuck? How are you ahead? Oh my god. Imagine an American app and you're in the UK. That's crazy.
I'm on 50.
But to be fair, normally on my phone, when I'm watching on Apple TV, the score comes up first for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to turn everything off.
That's true. That's a foul there.
I wonder
Man,
if the Toronto.
chippy game, bro.
Oh, it's still nosy for the Toronto game.
Yeah, I got that one on too. My laptop.
And Matty's not playing.
Well, to be honest, he's been pretty good for Toronto.
Uh-huh.
He found his level finally. Gressel, that's a decent ball in. Header, way over.
And it
4
also
minutes
helps.
Halftime, people.
But it also helps. The manager for Toronto is from County Durham.
Oh yeah, John Herdman.
Mm-hmm.
The drone user. The drone user, man. That's fucking crazy.
Who got injured, by the way?
What?
Who got injured?
Oh, what's it called? What, just now? Like when they were like scrapping each other? Bro, I don't even remember. It was some player on their team that was just flopping around. He wasn't actually hurt. So nobody got injured. Just
Portland and Laurel.
Redondo. Oh, Suarez. Gressel. Yo, Suarez got kicked in the head, bro. Leon Bailey. Ooh. Oh, what a goal from Villa. 2-1. Really good goal from...
Are you watching that game on YouTube?
Yeah, MLS channel on YouTube. Yep. Damn, decent game. Ooh. Shot block. Good block there. Good block. Let's see. Damn, bro. This AstroTurf pitch in United Arsenal game is a joke. 2 players injured off because of it. Yeah, they got to fix that. That's SoFi Stadium right now in LA. Big up Omar, my guy, as well. What's up, Omar? How you doing? That's a
What's
ball.
up, guys?
How you doing?
Big up, man.
Are you watching
Big up, man.
You got the Puebla game on?
So I couldn't get it. I was trying to get into my Apple TV, but it turns out I actually took out my subscription last season.
Oh. Bro,
But
hold on.
yeah,
I got
please. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah, how's everyone doing today?
Oh my God, it's 3-1 Columbus.
Beautiful.
Aston Villa are down 3-1 to Columbus Crew.
And
Hey.
with the first
Steve.
team.
Steve.
No, but Villa have their they have Bailey out there. They have like a strong team. Let me
Hey,
pull up
Steve.
this. Hold up. Yo, what's good,
Maybe,
Omar?
maybe Wilfred Nancy is the guy then.
Maybe who?
Wilfred Nancy is that guy then. Maybe
I
Wilfred Nancy is the guy
told
for the
you,
US.
Wilfred Nancy is a very good manager. I take him at the national team immediately. He's a good manager, man.
I'll say this, right? I'll say this. The point I was trying to make when I said what I said in my video was because he's basically the one that the federation are looking at more than Wilfred Nancy. I'm looking at all the options we have. So I'm like, okay, it's between him and Wilfred Nancy. And personally, I guess Wilfred Nancy is a better manager. But then again, Patrick Vieira is not as bad as maybe people think that
I
he
think
might be.
that's the thing. I think he's mediocre.
There you go. That's my point.
He's not great. He's not good. Nancy hasn't been managing a super long time, but like his stocks are going up. He clearly has something good about him. That's what it is with Nancy.
So I'll be honest. I think that when it comes to Wilfred Nancy, I can see him being the manager maybe in the future, maybe after Vieira, if we do hire Vieira.
No, I want the US to get someone bigger than Nancy, but if we end up with him, I'm fine with that because I like him as a coach.
There's rumors going around for the United States manager.
What's that?
Have you heard who might be the manager of the United States in the future?
Oh, fucking what's his name? Southgate.
No, Terry Henry.
No, please no. I just watched that Dross game against Guinea. I don't want that anywhere near my national team. Keep him away, please, guys.
Good Lord. He's not a good coach.
Yeah.
Great player, not a good coach. That's what it is. By the way, this is Villa's lineup here.
Let me see. Let me take a look at the lineup.
So Villa lineup. So they got a backup goalkeeper, Nedeljkovic, Fini. They got Pau Torres. That's a first team player. Alex Moreno's a first team player. But NHA is a really good player they just bought from Juve. Barkley was really good.
Who did they buy? Who did they buy?
This kid, Enzo Barrenechea.
Oh, right. I think he's the Argentinian guy, right? Is he Argentinian?
He was on loan at Frosinone. He's a good player. I really like him. Super promising. He's a good player. Ross Barkley is a good player. Jr., Morgan Rogers, Cam Archer, and Leon Bailey. That team's good enough to beat Columbus Crew. And they're down 3-1.
Apparently not.
It's halftime as well.
The defense isn't great. Like Pau Torres and Moreno are good. But like Nedeljkovic and Gauchi are youngsters, so but like all those other players, those are like good players. They shouldn't be down 3-1 to Columbus Crew.
Yeah, Archer. They had Archer, Bailey, and Pau Torres in the team. Yeah, that is a good lineup.
And Alex Moreno. And
Alex Moreno. And Ross Barkley. There he is.
And then Morgan Rogers as well, who's good at middle school.
He's actually another player from Juventus. That's Ilin Jr., right? Yeah. He's also a Juventus. Yeah. Is he part of the deal to get in Douglas Luiz, him and that Berenche guy? Yeah.
Yep.
I can see. I see.
Yeah, like that team is good enough to beat fucking what's it called?
Who's the crew? Have you seen this the Columbus Crew squad? Let me see who they got in the lineup. It's a hat trick. Hernandez got a hat trick. It's a hat trick by Hernandez.
Cucho. Yeah. He's a good player. He's good enough for Europe, bro. He was at
Don't be surprised.
He was at Watford and scored 13 goals for them in the Prem like 3 years ago. He's a good player.
Oh, right. You're right. I do remember that Cucho Hernandez kid.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually came to the MLS. He was actually, oh, wow. I didn't even know.
He's been in the MLS for like 2 years, 3 maybe. Yeah. Where's the Crew lineup? There you go. It's fucking Columbus's lineup.
Last season what was last season in the Premier League? He was in the team. He was actually like a striker on the bench, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
For Watford. Nah.
Yeah, for what?
Hernandez has been at Columbus Crew for I'll check it specifically, but yeah.
Hold on, let me check this.
But yeah,
out.
this is Columbus Crew team. Anyone know any of these names? I do, but does anyone recognize any of these names?
Darlington Nagbe, I know him. We got Rossi, Diego Rossi from
Yeah.
Uruguay. We got Camacho. I don't know Camacho. Oh yeah. This is not that team. I only
And
know
they're
two
one of
players.
the best teams in MLS. They've beaten one
that's
of the
what
best teams in MLS. Or sorry, they are one of the best teams in MLS. But
No,
they're beating
yeah.
Villa right now 3-1, and Villa have like 4 or 5 first team players in there. That's impressive.
It's a great advertisement for the MLS to be beating a
Oh
team in
yeah,
the
and
Champions
also
League.
Nancy. Like,
Right.
he's like, oh.
Oh yeah, we'll pronounce it exactly. I think, and let's be honest, they haven't picked a manager yet. This might be able to sway. This might sway the federation.
We gotta. Yo, what's good?
In the UK, when it's half time on Apple TV, this is what we get.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's similar
Hold
here
on.
in the US. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's halftime people in the Inter Miami Club Puebla game. Honestly, let me pull up the stats here. I'll be real. Club Puebla was fucking ass. They didn't do too much besides that free kick chance. Let me go to. They've got Tigres next. That's a much better test.
And
Club
Messi's
Puebla, 9
entrance to
shots, 1 on
mid-August.
target, 165 passes. Inter Miami, 9 shots, 4 on target, 57% percentage. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see much of Club Puebla. Suarez has been good tonight, and also Gressel. I think that's where Miami are getting their joy. The wings, they're doing really, really well in the wings. So
I'm surprised that Suarez is back in the team. I thought he might have taken a break like Messi.
He built different. Man.
Messi's entrance to mid-August.
Yeah, he's got that fucking the ankle. It was swollen, super swollen.
It was bad.
They're showing that Matias Rojas goal again. Oh my word!
What city is Puebla from?
I think Puebla, to be honest. I think.
Well,
Let me double check that. I'm just assuming, but I think there is a place in Mexico called Puebla.
Yeah. Have you seen the Miami?
One second. Steve, they're giving me this code. The thing that you gave me.
Oh yeah. I got you. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Please.
I'll put the code. There you go. Check the private chat. There's the code.
I see it. Thank you.
United dominated first 25 minutes until offside goal and 2 injuries. Yeah, that sucks about the 2 injuries, bro. Yeah, that sucks.
That's you seen the Miami away kit, and you know City's away kit.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that. I was watching the Milan Man City game, and the second half Man City came out in a red and gold shirt. I was like, what? What are you talking like that's. It looks good though. To be fair, the Man City one, that red and gold does look pretty good.
What number? The numbers on the back of the shirt gold as well, or just white?
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. What were you saying, Lewis?
The Man City numbers on the red shirt.
Oh yeah, the font.
Is it gold or white?
It looks gold.
Yeah, that'd be for like the Champions League then. That'd be like the Champions League.
Champions League or Carabao, FA Cup kind of thing. Yeah. That's a good looking shirt though, for real.
And by the way, it is a city in Mexico, Puebla.
Yeah, Puebla. Yeah, I just looked it up actually. Yeah, it's Puebla.
They got some weird ass names over there in Mexico. Man. It doesn't surprise me. What Puebla means? No,
I don't know
means
what Puebla does.
It just means town. That's it. You name the city town.
They have a city named Town, basically.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I'll say this, right? When it comes to like Spanish names, usually it sounds very, very cool until you actually hear them being translated, and you're like, wait a minute, it's just the same. Like, like the word La Liga, it literally means the league.
The league.
Yeah, the league.
The league.
Exactly.
Like if you say it in English, it doesn't sound so cool, but when you call it La Liga, it sounds very cool.
exotic
It's like
and fancy.
Yeah, bro.
it's like the first league is it's like League Un. It's League One.
League One. Exactly. There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. League One. Yeah, Middlesbrough. You got Middlesbrough and Swindon Town playing over there in France. League One. So,
But
Bro,
this,
No, we have Sunderland playing in League One.
championship.
no, that's wrong. Technically,
Yeah,
they are playing in the league, the second division. No, they are playing the second. Oh,
Wait.
With,
And you
listen to this.
realize if French people when they call League One in the Premier League, they call it League 1.
Yes. They call it, yeah. This is the first league. Yeah.
This is no joke of a lie. There's a place in Austria called fucking.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I know. I
They had
have
to
seen
change
it.
it. They had to
Yo,
change it.
I saw this guy, right? This guy's such a troll. He actually went to the town and just started calling everything fucking. He said, "This is the fucking farm. There's the fucking church. You got this fucking." Yo, that guy. He called the mayor. He said this is the mayor, and the people over here call
He
him the
wasn't wrong.
motherfucker.
He was just stating facts.
I mean, yeah,
that's the town in Austria, isn't it? No.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
But like.
No, you know that is crazy because that's an actual joke that like Spanish people use. Like that Spanish words will sound so good. They'll sound so like exquisite. But when you put them in English, it just sounds like a normal word. For example, Real Madrid.
Like,
Real Madrid. It sounds amazing.
Real
It's just Royal Madrid.
Yeah, Royal.
That's it. And it's even worse when it's songs because over here in Colombia we have the most ridiculous lyrics that we dance to romantically.
I've learned that when I was
I can literally
teaching myself
name
Spanish.
500 weird lyrics of
I'll be-
songs that are just we dance to romantically.
Damn.
There's a really long place name in the UK as well, but it's in Wales.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one, but I can't call it. Is it like a lake? It has like
No,
a
it's a-
long ass name. It's like,
It's a train station.
bro, I don't know. I forgot the name, but I know it ends with go go go. I know that's how it ends, but it's a long.
Even though I'm from Newcastle, I can. It's lang per game. Gogero comes out. Sidio Gogorok.
Hey, that was actually pretty good. I can't pronounce it.
That must be the equivalent to what Aztec city names are for us Spanish people. Like there's gonna be like there's some weird names like that's the equivalent of Aztec names basically for Welsh. It's the same thing.
Mhm.
Only parts I know how to pronounce are Lanfer and Gogoroch. That's it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Good. Hold on, I'll be back.
That is the sign in the train station.
Look at that.
It's
Look at that. I bet I swear to God they're doing these things just to throw people. They're like, yeah, let's just throw these people because they're gonna talk about it when they go back home.
If there is a translation into English, of the word means.
Wait, so that's a Welsh word?
Yes.
Oh, please, what does it mean? Please, I bet it's something very short.
Yeah, it's actually places of the village.
Smash up the likes, people. Let's go.
Come on, y'all, smash up the likes. No, we're talking about this. Go ahead.
Yeah, the St Mary's Church of the White Hazel near the rapid whirlpool by the Red Cave of Sisinio. I can't say the place of the village in that, but it's places of it. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, the name of that town with the fucking long name in Wales.
We're just talking about it.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
And there's a weird name in France, a village in France called Comdon.
Yep. I knew about that. Comdon.
Yep.
Comdon. That's fucking joke.
You know, Oh yeah, but Steve, I was just looking at the highlights for the Arsenal game. This kid, this Ethan Moantneri kid, right? He's actually
Yeah.
been playing well throughout this preseason so far.
Same with Skelly. Same with that left back Skelly. Lewis.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey,
Lewis Skelly.
Zinchenko might be losing his place because you know those
Bro,
Arsenal fans, they've been
Zinchenko's a midfielder that they've been playing at these.
inverted as a left back. He's like the Roberto of like football.
Bro, it's nonsense. He's not a good left back.
You know, that's Pep Guardiola for you. Pep Guardiola, bro. He just
No.
does this thing where he just
No. That's Arteta trying to impersonate Guardiola. That's what it is for me. It's trying to do like a fucking Walmart version of it.
that's why like I've already said, right? Because we just got a new manager at Barca, and Hansi Flick doesn't play that kind of style of like tiki taka. Do this. It's high pressure, high intensity. Listen, listen, man. I am all for it. I want to start seeing new things because listen, we've been living by this hill. I'm not saying that we should completely change our system because that's not going to happen. Right? The Barcelona way of playing football has been like that for years. Right? It's in the DNA of the club from like La Masia, right? But yes. So, but my point is, we need to be more aggressive because football is evolving. You understand what I'm saying, right? People are becoming more aggressive. We need to be more aggressive when we're going forward, when we have the ball. You understand what I'm saying? It's not always about just tiki taka and just holding
Spain
on
do
to-
the perfect blend of both. Spanish national.
And that's why I'm like, listen, if that is why we're trying to get Nico Williams to play that like high intensity attack moving forward.
Direct.
All right then, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I got a quick question to ask as well. Where's Jackson Phil?
Jacksonville,
Florida.
Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
Hang on, does that mean technically this Florida has 2 NFL teams then?
Oh, London. Yeah.
No, they do. They do because obviously they have the Miami Dolphins, don't they? That's
Not Miami. See, okay, so all right, a map of Florida looks like I don't know, like an L.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like an L. You have this and then this. Miami is here. Jacksonville is here.
I see that's three.
They're all Florida, but they're like.
Yeah, that means technically Florida has 2 NFL teams then.
Oh, Florida! I thought you said Jacksonville has 2 NFL teams. No, you're right.
No,
Florida
I was talking about Florida.
That's not
I'm
3.
talking about the state. Okay. Yeah, I thought you said Florida.
No, Florida has 3.
Or Jackson. Yeah, they have
Dolphins,
3.
Buccaneers,
Tampa Bay
and
Buccaneers.
Jaguars.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm surprised Orlando doesn't. And then Orlando has what? Orlando, so MLS teams, they got Orlando, Inter Miami.
Actually, that's technically Orlando only has 1 because Inter Miami and Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. Yeah. That happens a lot with the US teams though. Like the New York Red Bulls play in Harrison, Jersey.
Yeah.
It's right outside of New York
But
City.
it's not really that marketable. Harrison Red Bulls. Like, it sounds more cool than
That's
New York.
stupid. Exactly.
Yeah.
Inter Miami, not fucking Inter Fort Lauderdale. Like, yeah, exactly.
Or it's like international. It's International D Club Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, the what's it called? The abbreviated version. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not abbreviated, the shortened version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll say this, right? This cup that's going on right now, a lot of
It's
MLS
kicked
teams
off
have been
like
doing better than I
half.
expected.
Wait, what's good?
I see-
Second half has kicked off, by the way.
Yeah, just saw it.
Yeah.
Busquets playing center back. Bro, if I'm the opposition, I'm pressing the fuck out of Busquets if he's playing center back. They literally just stood there and watched him touch the ball like 3 times.
Is Tata Martino still the Inter Miami manager?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he
Yeah.
is. I
Yeah.
swear to God, that Tata Martino, I hate that guy. You know, that
Really?
guy, he's one of the, let me tell you something. You know that guy, right? People always forget because he was a Barcelona manager, if you guys forgot, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
guys
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
You guys remember when we lost to Bayern Munich that 7-0 aggregate?
Yeah.
Guess who was our
Yeah.
manager?
Of course.
He was. People forget he was our manager. That was like the
What
season
year?
2013. That was the year that Dortmund and Bayern went to the final, and then Dortmund won. And Robin did that madness in the last minute of regular time. But yeah, ever since then, bro, that was like was probably what like, the last season I ever saw where we didn't win a trophy, apart from last season when we didn't win like a trophy.
Yup.
That season we won none.
Yup.
Wait.
Redondo.
Actually, no. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. We actually did win the league that season because Madrid, where Mourinho was having all his beef with Madrid players at the time, with Ronaldo and
That's
Casillas and all those guys. So yeah, we did win the league. I actually forgot. We lost the league the following season to Atletico, but yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Club Puebla now. Bro, switch to the right.
So let me say this,
You have
Steve.
to change the board at the bottom scene. You need to see second half.
Second half.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you for that. Actually, appreciate that. I would not have remembered that, to be honest. I got it right. Second half, and still won them. All right, cool.
Mhm.
Thank you. Appreciate that, bro. Details.
But-
Details.
But yeah, Steve, I'll say this right. As far as like Newcastle are concerned, so right now the only business that Newcastle has done is basically selling at Yankuba Kinte, right? Minte, right?
And Elliot Anderson to Forest
Yeah.
as well.
So you've sold 2 players and no players have come in yet.
Besides Lloyd Kelly and fucking John Ruddy and another backup goalkeeper and Mia Drog
We
Pevash.
made Lewis Hall permanent. What do you
Oh yeah, Lewis Hall permanent.
I mean, I get all of that,
So
but
basically,
I felt like I thought you guys this was like a new era for like Newcastle United. Or like we're gonna start seeing you. I'm not saying like challenging for leagues, but at least
No,
like
no, no.
building a team to maybe challenge for top 4. At least.
Financial fair play.
Man, give me
Ooh,
a break.
Taylor.
Where was financial fair
It-
play when Manchester City were going on that madness?
Suarez.
No,
That's a
there
foul.
wasn't.
It-
There was no
it
financial
takes
fair
at least
play.
10 years. Apparently, it takes at least 10 years. We have to trust the process. We're only in year 2.
Yo, look at.
So
By the way,
we shouldn't expect to win a trophy in the next 5 years. It takes time. Oh, we can't beat Man City. We can't beat
Yo,
Man
look-
United for trophies. We can't beat Arsenal.
But what's going on with Suarez,
So,
bro?
Suarez is losing his mind. Look at his old buck teeth.
He's gonna bite somebody.
You know what, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys because I am a Barca fan, and obviously he played for my club, right? But as great as of a striker as he was, I hated him as a person, bro. I'm not even tripping.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, I don't.
absolute
Here's the thing.
scumbag,
Here's
bro.
the thing.
Are you a Barca fan?
Yeah, I'm a Barca
Yeah,
fan.
almost a
Yeah,
bunch.
the background should have told you.
But that's the thing, bro. That's why I don't idolize these guys. That's why people.
No, exactly.
That's why kids shouldn't be looking up to them as human beings. It should be as footballers, and that's it. That's it. You shouldn't be idolizing. Idolize people that are actually like whatever. That they're actually like good people. Like
There you
if
go.
you have good mothers,
yeah,
and
like
fathers.
have a good Taylor.
Idolize your parents, man. Idolize your closest
Yes,
family
your
members. man.
parents. If as long as your parents aren't like horrible people, but like
Exactly,
that's why
exactly.
I idolize my parents.
Ooh, was that a
Oh, that's a nice pass. Suarez,
Oh, here we go.
Redondo got bodied there, cleared out by
When-
Puebla.
when is
Oh,
the
I
Newcastle
think,
game?
Steve, I think my game is actually ahead of yours, so I'm gonna be very careful. with
That's
what I
all
say.
cool. That's all cool. I think you're like
What
a
minute?
half second
What minute are
ahead.
you
I
on?
don't think it's anything crazy.
I am actually I can't see the score right now. I can't see the like they're not showing me.
Yeah,
like,
same actually.
Yeah.
Here's
But the
last
goalkeeper, the Inter Miami goalkeeper has the ball now. So That's right.
I mean, are you from like? Yeah, I'm with the goalkeeper just kicking it, just passing it.
yeah. That's where I am now. We're in the same place.
Yeah. Are you from Europe then? I guess.
Who?
Are you from Europe
Me?
then? Mm-hmm.
No.
Omar, you
I'm
live in the
American.
States, right? You live in
I'm
the
Atlanta. I'm Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're Gambian.
Yep. Half Gambian, half American. More Gambian than American from accent.
Yeah, the Philippines has the old Gambia manager,
What's that?
Seinfeld. The
he's gone.
Philippines national team has the Gambia manager.
Yo,
Phil,
yo,
or
where,
whatever you pronounce.
where you from?
No, Gambia
Are you
manager.
Philip? Where you from?
Yeah,
Are you
Philippines,
good?
Romania.
Ben is
I live in-
Filipino.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. So how is he doing for your? Let me know from what you've seen so far. What do you think?
Well, I mean, well, the only games we got to see was the qualifiers, and we lost all of them. But
Okay.
his true test is later this year when we have like the Southeast Asian Cup. Oh, is there a goal or something?
Nah,
Yeah.
Toronto
But
FC
yeah,
are
that's
losing.
his real.
Toronto FC are losing to New York Red Bulls, and I hate Toronto. So that's why I'm happy. Go on, continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck Toronto.
So hopefully later this year when we have the Southeast Asian Cup, I expect at least the semifinal.
So okay, so let me ask you something. As a fan, what are you expecting, and what kind of style are you expecting maybe the manager to play? To be honest,
Similar to how Gambia played, or like when Gambia made the quarterfinal in the
The goal
AFCON
hasn't
3
counted,
years ago.
Steve.
4-1 Columbus.
Steve,
okay.
you know,
Wow.
you know, Red Bull scored.
Red Bull.
been
The goal
disallowed.
was disallowed. The goal was disallowed
Oh
for
yeah,
Toronto.
disallowed. Oh,
But yeah,
was.
so let me say this right to you, as a Gambian fan who was watching the national team for so long. I'll tell you this right. In the beginning, when we went to the Africa Cup of Nations, it was our first tournament, right? It was the first tournament like I ever saw Gambia in. So it was exciting time. No one expected anything, not even the fans. We just expected to just be there, play what we can, and then go home, right? Structure-wise, it was actually pretty good in the beginning, right? Because the defensive structure was very good. What really frustrated me, and this is really frustrating, and I bet you're gonna notice this, right? You're very good defensively, but when you do have the ball and hit teams on the counter, that is where the issue is going to be. He plays all out defense and no attack. Whenever we if you look at the games that we played, people forget. When we went to the Africa Cup of Nations, where we went to the quarterfinals, every game we won by a goal to nil. We don't attack teams.
Right.
And in the second edition, when we went to the Africa Cup of Nations in 2020, was it this year or last year?
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Right? When we went to the tournament, the teams figured us out. We were in a tougher group with better teams. And what happened is the coach did not play with he played with fear in the first two games. Against Senegal, we got battered. Against Guinea, we didn't do well until we conceded. And then the game against Cameroon, where we were basically out, he then decides, okay, you know what, guys, just play however you want. And we actually end up playing the best game our best game. We should have won that game. We were winning 2-1 in the 82nd minute. So I would say this to you, right? Depending on like the players that you have in your team, if you have some good attacking players, I would say this: don't expect the attack to be great. It is not gonna be great. It's gonna be awful. So you might get frustrated in certain games, especially games where you believe that you can win, where you're like favorites, where you're like, okay, this is a team that we can definitely beat.
You need to put your foot on the gas and really show some initiative. Yeah.
Exactly, against certain teams.
Problem. You were hard to beat, but you weren't.
See, that's what frustrated me when he was in charge. I'm not even saying, hey, go play against Nigeria. I think your video might be glitching. So Steve, so what I was saying was this, right? When I was watching Gambia, right, when we used to play like the Cameroons or the Senegals or those teams where we were way the underdogs, right? You're like, all right, yes, we're like, okay, I see why you're setting up defensively, but try to hit them on the counter. And I'm not saying always go for the counter, but just make sure that when there's space, always make sure the players are running forward. What really frustrated me is when we play teams where you're like, okay, man for man, we can beat this team. All right, let's go. Let's play. Let's play with this team. Right? Pause. But let's basically, play, you know what I mean, right? And we would literally, you got it, man. It's social media these days, man. You got it. Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, our
but basically, Yeah, but whenever like you play things where you're like, okay, we have man for man, we can beat this team. We play the same defensive style, and it's like, bro, what the hell? You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that was what
Yeah.
was frustrating me at the end, and that's why I wanted him gone. Look at the new manager. He's played one game, no, in fact, 2 games, right? His first game was against Seychelles, right? We won 5-1. Now we expected to win.
I'll be
We were
back in a couple of
expected to win.
minutes.
Yeah, we were expected to win, but we battered them. And I'm like, okay, you see, this is how you play against teams that you're better than. Show your superiority.
Show the gap in quality. Yeah.
And in the second game, we were playing Gabon, who lost only one game, and were second in the World Cup qualifier, right? We were playing away in Gabon. We dominated them in that first half. We should have won that game. Basically, because of some electric problems, the game had to be delayed. We came back in the second half. We lost the game 3-2, but I was so positive because I was like, okay, this was an away game against a team that we were not expected to beat. And somehow we took them all the way to the end. They had to fight for that win. And that's what I want to see as a Gambian fan. Let's fight every game where let's just fight. That was really it.
Yeah. For the Philippines, our first 2 games are against teams that we should be beating in the tournament.
Against
Like,
who?
I think we play Myanmar at home.
You should beat
Myanmar at home, and then Laos. Yeah.
Myanmar are like one
Those
of the worst
first 2 games.
in Asia.
Yeah, they've really digressed since like the 2010s.
Yeah.
And then Laos, I mean, Laos only have like what 2 wins in their entire history in the whole tournament. So
Yeah, you should win that game. I swear to God, I'll be keeping track of that game. If you guys don't win that game,
yeah, if we don't
That's
win the
really
first 2 games,
watch
we're
him
in
set
trouble
up.
because
Watch him set up a defensive structure against Laos. I swear to God, you're going to be losing your head because he does that, bro. That is his style. Oh, there's
we should
Messi.
be beat. Yeah. Our other 2 games is Vietnam at home and then Indonesia away.
Oh,
The Vietnam at
Vietnam.
home game at home in Manila.
Oh,
And that could be a
it's
game
still Vietnam.
whereby
Vietnam
we
are actually
could
very good.
That's a toss-up. That's a toss-up game.
But Vietnam are a very good team. The few times I've watched them play, they have actually been very good. They're not. Yeah, I watched them
Only
in the
thing
Asian
is,
Cup. I
we
know.
also have Indonesia.
Okay.
We have Indonesia also in the group. So it's like a 5-team group, but the top 2 qualify to the semifinal.
I see.
So basically we're seen as like the 3rd place team. We're like the middle.
Dead in the middle. Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
Third,
should be beating
okay.
Myanmar and Laos, and then the other 2 are, let's say,
It's a
stronger.
toss-up. It's a toss-up between the teams
But
on the top. Okay.
But because we play Indonesia in the final game away
That's
in
tough.
Jakarta. I don't expect us to win, but the Vietnam at home game, because Vietnam haven't been like amazing in the because they haven't progressed well in the Asian Cup. They didn't do well in the qualifiers. Like the only wins were against us, and we could have gotten a 2-2 draw in the qualifier. In Vietnam. So
okay. Oh,
so
just before I interrupt you.
because now that
No, go ahead.
okay.
Bro, Columbus
Yeah, so
should have scored another.
I'm
Columbus
expecting-
should be 5-1 up. Wow. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
My bad.
No. I see your point. I see your point, right? And I'll say this, right? Tom Sanfi is he's very frustrating to watch when he's going forward defensively against those teams, against like Indonesia and Vietnam. You can maybe the way he sets up might give you guys an edge, because I'll be honest with you, when we were in the Africa Cup of Nations in 2022, right? Our toughest games was obviously we were in the group with Mali, Tunisia, and Mauritania. We beat Mauritania in our first game. Second game was against Mali, who was like the best team in the group, right? And the way he set up in that game was actually pretty good. We got a draw, and then we beat Tunisia in our last game, right? Defensive structure, going attacking forward. Maybe we might see the same thing for you guys when you play the Vietnams or the Indonesians, right? He might give them a lot of the ball, but hopefully, yeah. But I think that he should take
Yeah,
advantage of the Laos and Myanmar games. Listen, I'm not saying you're going to lose those games, but even if you win, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like a 1-0 win or like a 2-0 win. It's just like a,
Yeah.
not a
For
statement
me,
victory, but it's just a
most
victory.
important is
Ooh,
the result.
Puebla.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like we've already been knocked off the group stage in back-to-back tournaments. So what, 2022 and 2020 basically, and that was the first time we've been knocked out of the group stage in back-to-back Southeast Asian Cups since
Okay.
like 2010. So basically, we had back-to-back failures because we
Oh, I
in
see.
the past in 4 of the 5 editions in the 2010s, we've actually made it to at least the semifinal. So now,
Right.
because of what St. Field has done with Gambia, I'm hoping and expecting that maybe he can actually take us to at least the semifinal minimum, because we have 2 games, our first 2 games, or you can say we should be winning. So I'm expecting 2 wins.
That's the Laos
Right.
and
And then
Myanmar,
Vietnam
right?
at home. Yeah.
Right.
And then the Vietnam at home game, based on the last qualifier that we played against Vietnam, a month or 2 ago, we almost drew 2-2 against Vietnam in Hanoi. So I'm expecting, hopefully, a bit more time with St. Field. Hopefully, he has his team set up, or has his 11 or whatever, and hopefully 2 wins in the first 2 games. Hopefully, bring that momentum and play against Vietnam and actually beat Vietnam. But we'll see. And then Indonesia, I don't expect us to even get a draw. But
Are you playing
that's how
Myanmar
I'm
away?
seeing the term.
You playing Myanmar away?
No,
Is,
it's so
or is that home?
so it's Myanmar home, our home,
Okay.
Myanmar home,
Okay.
Laos
Mhm.
away, Vietnam
Okay.
at our home, and then the final games, Indonesia away.
Okay.
That's
All right.
tough.
So I'll be honest with you, right? If Tom Sanfi does the right things, I can see you guys possibly maybe edging Vietnam in second. If he does what he needs to do, right?
That's what
Because if
that's what I'm
Laos
thinking, yeah.
if Laos is as bad as you say they are, right? I think that he should at least get a win. Maybe not. You know what I mean, right? Get the win, and at home against Myanmar, take advantage and get that win. The game against Vietnam is going to be interesting because even though it's at home, it's Vietnam, and Vietnam are going. I can see that game being a
Yeah.
draw. Don't be surprised if you draw that game because
Yeah.
now
Yeah, that
it
would be
depends. This is
okay.
but
We'll
but the thing
see.
with
And
Tom is whenever he plays teams where he's the underdog, he's always too afraid to go for the neck, even if he's playing at home. So I hope
Yeah.
that's not what he does against you guys, because when we were in the qualifiers, right, for the Africa Cup of Nations, we were in a group with Congo, who were better than, right, Mali, and South Sudan. So we were the second favorites in our group, right? We beat South Sudan in our first game, which we were supposed to, but we beat them by only a goal, right?
Yeah.
Our second game against Congo, who were better than, we got dominated away and we lost, right? In our third game against Mali, we lost that game, but we won the returning leg at home, basically. But it wasn't at home because we're not playing any games in Gambia. But we won that game 1-0, right? In the game against South Sudan, which was basically because Congo were messing up their own side of the draw, right? They were basically messing up their own side of the draw. We took advantage and we beat South Sudan away 3-2, right? And then the game against Congo, which was basically the winner goes to the Africa Cup of Nations, we almost battled it at home. We were 2-0 down at halftime. And somehow we came back in the second half and drew 2-2, and we made it to the Africa Cup of Nations. So I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying. It's going to get frustrating. You're going to get to moments where you're going to be like, we are so close. And then he's just going to do some bullshit in the tactics. And then you guys might just end up, maybe prodding your way to the next round. Who knows?
I feel like the substitutes as well. I feel like he gets the
Yeah.
Gambia man. I feel like the substitutes.
Oh, yeah. That game against Congo was a perfect example. When he played
Gambia, the in-game management was like, you needed to do this. That's what I felt like when I watched Allen.
Oh, yeah. The players he brings from the bench is actually very good, because in that game against Congo, the one I'm talking about, he brought in Badamosi and Yankuba Minte in the second half. And then when he brought those guys scored the goals. So I was like, oh yeah, there we go. So but the thing is, I'm just like, okay, I get why you're playing defensive, but play defensive counter. You understand what I'm saying? Because what we have in our attack is that we have pacey attackers. Barrow is fast. Minte is fast. Fadera is fast.
Barrow,
even Hassan Cisse, the striker, the number 9, is a very, very fast player.
He plays in
Like,
Saudi.
Exactly. I'm like, we need to, if you're going to play defensive, play defensive counter. Every time we have the ball, find
You have
Barrow.
the speed. You have the speed.
Exactly. Give it to Barrow and then let Fadera and what's his name? Minte run the wings. You know what I mean? Because you see how Minte plays. You've seen Minte. When Minte gets the ball, he's not afraid to go against his defender. He attacks his defender.
He loves the ISO to take him on.
Bro. And this kid is so ridiculous. Like, this guy is like, his record for Gambia right now is like what? 5 games, 3 goals? I think that's what he's got right now. So listen, Minte, bro, he's that guy right now, man. Like I
think Minta's gonna be a starter for chance for Club Puebla. Long shot. Ooh,
that was a good
shot. Decent though.
Like, obviously, as I said before, obviously I like watching the NFL. There's only one team I have to support in the NFL.
Oh, you have an NFL team. You like which one?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Really?
Oh my God, poor guy.
Really?
Poor guy.
No,
poor guy.
I always explain this to Steve why I support them.
Listen, I'm a Falcons fan too, bro. I would not wish Falcons for anybody, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Is it Almiron?
Yeah, because Mickey came from Atlanta United to Newcastle, and there's a rugby team in Newcastle called the Newcastle Falcons.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but obviously, when you want to watch a team, you want to have a bit of a connection. Why you support them?
Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so hold on. Okay, so 1 second, Steve.
Yo.
I see that Lenny Euro and Hoyland were taken off. Are they injured? Oh my God! Hey, yo, Lenny Euro got injured. Oh dear.
It might be because of the AstroTurf.
You know what, right? We need to stop playing any soccer games for the next few weeks, man. Let's deal with this turf thing because this is getting ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, bro. I'm surprised there's not like lawsuits or something. But then again, these clubs agree to do these friendlies. Man United weren't forced by gunpoint to play at SoFi Stadium. They've known about this friendly and the surface it's going to be played on for months. They can't even be like, oh, I'm going to sue the owner of the SoFi Stadium or whoever. You agreed to it. So it is on Man United as well to be like, nah, we're not gonna play on this field. We'll play on this one though because it's not fucking Astro.
Like,
it's responsibility of the clubs as well.
Yeah, like the World Cup.
Very quickly, guys. 1 second. Where's that noise coming from?
I don't know.
Is that me? Is that just me?
I can hear it, but it's not mine.
Hey. It might be me. Hold on. I'm closing my mic and see if there's a difference. Tell me if there's a difference, right?
Like a breathing sound, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a heavy breathing something.
There's no noise.
Wow, Wrexham are beating Vancouver.
Wrexham are beating Vancouver Whitecaps 4-1, but the Columbus Crew are beating Aston Villa 4-1. Like, make fucking sense.
As I was saying, the World Cup in America.
Yeah, I think that might be you, Barrio. I think that might be you. Yeah, sorry about it.
The World Cup in America, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? The elimination rounds. You know where it's going to be played, right, Steve? All the elimination round from round of 6.
What were you gonna say, Lewis?
Like all the pitches, they're going to have to put national grass down.
Yeah, they need to, bro. They need to. But FIFA don't fuck around with the World Cup, bro.
Oh yeah. They will do something.
Like the bro. Here's the thing: the USA managed to host the World Cup 30 years ago, and there were no issues. So you're telling me that with all the technology we have and all this amazing like advancements and whatever that that the US isn't fit to host a World Cup. No. Like it will be fine because FIFA don't mess around.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to
FIFA will make sure all the pitches are good. They'll make sure because that's their thing. It's the World freaking Cup.
Yeah, because that's for why. Because in the World Cup,
Especially the first expanded.
Yes, exactly, bro.
You have to understand from what we've seen in this Copa America, comparing what the managers or the coaches or the players have been complaining about this Copa America, FIFA is going to hear about this.
Is that onside?
Is
that onside? That's what a goal!
He scored. Yeah, go.
Suarez.
Nice go. But yeah, what I was saying was,
yo, this pass right here is beautiful. That's a great pass.
Is my mic a bit better now?
Yeah, I don't hear it. Yeah, you're good.
I do.
I can still hear it a little bit, but
that's a great counter-attacking goal.
I can still hear it, but it's not as bad.
Maybe because of my fan. Because I mean, the Colombian here is unbearable. I have it at 1. It's like the minimum I need.
Oh wow, the goalkeeper went out. Damn. Hey man, I get it, bro. It's hot as hell over here too.
Yeah.
But we have air conditioning in the U.S.
Exactly. I know, right?
I know that in other countries they don't have air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
I think that's fucking crazy.
UK don't have air conditioning.
Over here in Colombia, the air conditioning is so expensive. Like it's too expensive. When I
was say this, Barrio, what I would say is this, Barrio. So anytime you speak, you can turn on the mic, and then when you don't speak, just mute it. That way, the noise.
It's not that much, Omar. It's not that.
No. You know what? It might be my headphones. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Because I'm wearing headphones. Yeah, probably my headphones. Probably that.
I'm freaking deaf, but like it is what it is.
It might be my headphones because my headphones are very heavy, so maybe that's why I can hear it louder than others. But it's all good.
Actually.
Oh, it's offside? Nah.
Oh yeah, offside.
Oh, right. He never went back on side. You're right.
Yeah,
Steve, are you going to work tonight?
Nah, I don't got work.
That's okay.
I got work tomorrow night though. I have Friday.
Oh, you work night shifts? You work night shifts?
At
Walmart.
Oh, right. Okay. I got a Walmart over here, man. I'm trying to apply over there too myself, but
Walmart's everywhere. This should be too nothing.
And I'll explain something about the UK.
Good save.
You know how America has Walmart?
Huh?
As I said, America has Walmart, as you know, Steve.
Yeah.
In the UK, we have a shop called Aston, and
I thought
about 10 years ago, it was a joint company.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that Walmart
because
has their whatever. Shit. Two subs here for Inter Miami. It's what's it called?
Oh yeah, do you guys know the West Ham game has already started?
Yeah, it was delayed.
Yeah,
finally.
They actually it was actually winning right now. Cunha scored the goal.
I wonder if who do you think will finish higher in the league, Wolves or West Ham?
West Ham. I can still see West. I think
it might be Wolves. I like Gary. I'm a Gary.
That's the logo.
Oh yeah, the Walmart, the Walmart logo.
Mm-hmm.
So Aston?
Yeah, it's the same. It's pretty much the same as Walmart.
Actually, wait, Barrio. I didn't like.
What happened?
There we go.
It's 2-0 into Miami. The goal.
Did that goal count?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Rex. You know why I think?
Yeah.
You know why I think Wolves will finish higher though? Because I actually think West Ham will be like not fighting for relegation, but I do think they'll finish very low. I don't know. The way they were playing last season at the end, I feel like they needed to go up a manager. I don't think
They did get
Lopetegui.
rid of Moyes. They got Lopetegui now.
Yeah, it's like you're
Whoa.
changing.
So, and that's
something.
why I think they're gonna win. That's why I think that they might finish high. Because let's be real, right? I'm not saying that Gary O'Neill is not a good manager because he is, right? I'm just looking at their squads as well, right? The thing is, Wolves, as good of a squad as they have, we don't know if they're gonna lose Neto by the end of the window, right? So I'm like, well, and also
Yeah.
you can see the players that West Ham have been linked to. They're linked with that Masraoui guy, right? They're trying to basically rebuild the team. So that's why I'm like, who knows? I might be wrong, but still, I
like that guy that they bought, Jorgen
It's also
Strand-Larsen.
Lopetegui.
That's a good pickup for Wolves. That's a good pickup. You don't like
Yeah.
Jorgen Strand-Larsen? South of Vigo striker.
Who did they sign?
That's who Wolves signed this summer. Jorgen
Who did they
Strand-Larsen.
sign? Oh, they did. Get out of here! They signed Jürgen Larsen. Oh yeah, I do know him. He actually scored 18 goals in the La Liga last season. He's actually a very good striker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
South
tell
of
you,
Get out
Vigo.
of here. What?
Not
They actually
team
signed. Wow.
when is
South
new
of-
camp going to be when is new camp going to be finished?
I don't know, to be honest. Oh, I think it what? I think
think
it was.
Oh, it's
Tony
actually a loan deal. It's a loan deal, actually. Loan
Oh,
for
it
the
is.
season
Okay.
with the option to buy, probably. Yeah.
Well, that's even better. That's even freaking better because then it's like.
Oh yeah, I
okay,
mean 18 goals. Yeah, for a loan striker, he's actually a very good.
good,
He's
bro.
actually very good.
he's good. I think that's a good.
And also, he's like very tall. He's a very tall striker. He's
6'4".
very like muscly, and he's very fast too. So
And
What's going
Wolves create a good amount of chances as well. Nori will create chances. Neto. So like, yeah, they got a decent team. That's a good signing. I like that signing. for Wolves.
Who's been watching the Olympics as well?
I've been watching them.
yeah, I've been following it.
Mostly the football though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, me too.
and
I've been watching the
have you
basketball
heard-
too. The basketball has been very good. Yeah.
Have you heard about how there's the commendation in Paris is not the best on the cardboard beds again, like they did in Japan.
I'm not surprised.
But
What's that?
the surface,
Whoa, what was that?
The beds in the Olympic Village are all cardboard.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Steve.
Bro,
No.
those Olympic cardboard, those Olympic villages are always like shitty. Like they built
Good.
them like
Good.
super quick.
And,
The surface
Wasn't
in
the
French
one in Rio de Janeiro
Polynesia.
like now it's like abandoned? The one in Rio de Janeiro, completely abandoned.
Mhm.
Yeah, they built them for temporary use. They're not like nice places. And then you're right, they get abandoned. So I'm not even surprised that they're like.
You know the surfers who are in French Polynesia. They're
I didn't
sleeping
actually
on,
know that.
they're sleeping on the ship what is 5 stars, and they get comfortable beds, even more comfortable than the other athletes.
For the surfing, I think.
French Polynesia, you know.
Mhm.
That's
French Guiana.
Oh yeah, I love this one. This is a cool fact. This is actually a fact. You probably know this already. What is France's biggest border?
Oh, it is 2-0 Inter Miami. I thought they disallowed the goal for some reason.
What is France's biggest
What's
border?
France's biggest border? Oh, this is a trick
Brazil.
question. This is a trick question.
Brazil.
What- Anybody know the answer?
Is it Martin? No,
Yeah,
not
Brazil.
Martin.
It's Brazil.
It's it's because of
Yeah.
French Guiana.
Guyana.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I had a feeling that I had a feeling that was like what the question was about. It's like one of these other countries that they.
I think France as well. I think France as well is the only country in the world to have X amount of time zones as well.
They have 11.
11. There you fucking go. That's crazy.
And also,
America
let's-
has
Speaking of France, can I ask you guys a question? Because I haven't asked any of you. I don't know your opinions, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that whole Argentina thing, personally?
I think if fucking the Argentinian guys want to be doing that nonsense, stay in Argentina. The
Thank you.
outside world don't fuck with that stuff.
You know what, right? You know me, Steve, because you and I were actually like doing the videos with Flawless on his channel,
Yeah.
the Copa America. You know that I was rooting for Argentina. It's only because of Lionel Messi. I told people, I said, listen, I have no affiliation with Argentina. The only reason I want Argentina to win is because I want to see Messi win an international trophy. Guess what?
Yeah.
Messi's got 2 Copa Americas and a World Cup. I'm done. I've already told him, I'm like, bro, I will never support this nation for the rest of my life. I hope that they get crash out in the next in the next World Cup in the group stages, right? Get out and get embarrassed, man. I'm telling you, bro, because you know what it is, right? I don't care what kind of excuse. I don't care what excuse or what explanation you have, right? You can't sit there and tell us that in the euphoria of celebrations, that is what we do. Bro, so you're telling me that when the cameras are not off, this is how you guys act. Basically, that's what you're telling us now. You're telling us that when the cameras are not...
Or when you're euphoric, that justifies doing bad things.
That's why I'm like, bro, I don't give it. So you're telling me when you win, you become racist. That's when your racist tendencies come around.
You could shoot someone. Drink and drive. I was euphoric. Exactly. There's no excuse for it.
And that's why I said there's a reason why every single South American country hates those pieces of shit. Son una porquería mal parida.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Fuck those guys. I swear to flipping God.
Bro, I was talking with my buddy who's a Chelsea fan from Ecuador. He said the same exact thing. It's everyone.
No, it's true. Because I know this. Because I know the South Americans don't fuck with Argentinians. See, I've always been hearing that, and I'm like, well, what's the deal? But then I used to think, I was like, wait a minute. I have seen a lot of different South American people, and in every South American country I have gone, apart from maybe Chile, right? Argentina is the only country where I haven't seen like black players play for their nation. I've seen black Colombians, I've seen black Ecuadorians, I've seen black Brazilians, I've seen black Venezuelans, I've seen black Uruguayans. Heck, even Uruguay, I've seen black players play for that nation, right? I'm like, Argentina, I have never seen even a mixed race play for that nation.
Like,
I'm like, bro, what?
And also, there was a black Japanese player.
Did you see that? There are like 2 players who are black.
There's been a black Polish player. There's been some black Italian players as well.
Look at that.
And
then you have the nerve to say this about the French players. Listen, you know why I had an issue with that, right? Because you know me, Steve. You already know I'm half Gambian, half American, right? Imagine somebody starts singing a song about me, telling me my parents are from Gambia, half of them are from Guinea, but my passport says American. Like, what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to make me?
You're a fellow American to me. You just happen to have Gambian, and that's cool. No, but that's not a problem.
And the funny thing is,
just like I'm an American, and I have Polish, German, French, Hungarian.
So imagine now they're gonna make songs about you saying that you're half German, you're more European than American.
Right.
Like these people have the nerve to be pointing.
I also have an American passport.
There you go.
These people have the nerve, right, to be pointing the fingers at these black French players, right, saying, "Oh, you have this, have this." Excuse me, half of your nation is literally half Spain, half Italian. What are you talking about?
By the way, Mario,
they will never admit this. They are literally 90% Italian. They'll never say it, but they are.
Yeah.
They have the
you
most
got a player named
Italian
McAllister who's Scottish, bro. Please, bro, give me a break. Like McAllister.
Did he hear? When Spain won the Euros?
Ooh.
Did he hear what happened? Did he hear what happened?
Oh yeah. Was it the song? Gibraltar, Spain. Oh yeah.
Gibraltar is Spanish, and
I don't know why you would even sing about that, man. I'm gonna be honest, because you're just invoking. Yeah, now you're just invoking hate at that point. Like,
Yeah.
why would you even think that?
Like, this,
Like, you
this,
know you're gonna
this-
piss off the fan.
even like the actually UEFA and FIFA looking into it,
I
you
don't
know.
really think much Spanish people really care about football.
They're looking
Yeah,
into
this,
it.
this one of this one of Gibraltar is actually British under the crown.
Oh, I
Right,
see.
and
So that's
that's,
why
and
they're
that's
saying-
the joke. That's the joke.
that's the joke. I didn't know that.
They weren't saying Gibraltar. People from Gibraltar are X, Y, and Z. They're literally just like it's a joke because Spain and fucking England, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's
And this is
for me,
why-
that's the-
And this is
there
why
should
I've
be-
already said
Yeah,
there should be a punishment, guys. Listen,
Yeah, go on.
I'll say this, right? When it comes to this whole Argentina bullshit, they have to punish these guys. I want to see these guys getting 10 points deducted from their World Cup qualifiers. Like, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous. You're telling me that this is how you act when you win? Like, this is not even when you get, like, somebody rattled you or says something bad to you. No, you won a trophy, right? And you, like, bro, you won against Colombia.
And
You
you're
didn't even
cussing-
beat France, and you're cussing a country that has nothing to do with this with this tournament.
Yeah,
And also, as we know, the Falkland Islands is a bit of a tough subject to say to the Argentinians as well.
yeah.
And you know what really got me, and you know what really sealed the deal for me when it comes to Argentina. Did you see how these people, like in the nation, right? Like the vice president, what he was saying, basically saying colonist countries cannot tell us what to. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like I was like, bro, seriously, shut the fuck up. Like the way these people were trying to justify, and that's why I'm like, bro, this is why now I hate this nation, because not only are you guys doing racist shit, you're literally trying to defend this thing. Like you're actually like justifying it. Like just
Yeah.
do some fake ass apology and move on. But no. These guys thought, no, we're gonna stand on our ground. I'm like, all right, no problem. But guess what? I'm gonna stand on my ground. Next tournament, I'm hating on you guys. I'm gonna be Kendrick Lamar on Drake. I'm hating on Argentina throughout that tournament. Like when they get knocked out, I'm
And
I'm the
and I
biggest
think
hater.
Barrio
I
Barrio
do
said
think
it best.
Argentina actually gets knocked out.
Fucking Barrio said it best. There's a reason why all South Americans hate him, and now the world
Yeah,
can see.
you guys want to know from my perspective, a South American perspective.
Yeah, go on.
About this
Talk
thing,
about it.
because
go ahead.
I think I've told everyone, I am half Lebanese as well. So let's say, for example, I become a footballer. Well, I cannot physically, but let's say I do.
Yeah.
I have a chance to choose between Lebanon and Colombia.
Yeah.
And my surname is Makhlouf. That's pure Arabic. If they hear me play for Colombia with that name, like, there's no problem in it. There should be no problem in it. But that song, that's the whole thing. That's like taking the magic away from having like races, from having origins, from where you are, from what your parents raised you as. And the second thing is Argentina. Like, the only reason I supported Argentina in the final of the World Cup was simply because of Messi. And I'll tell you why later on, why only Messi deserves it. But yeah, like Argentina, I just want, because after all, remove biasness, remove everything, we're football fans. We want to see the GOAT win, right? Even me as a Colombian fan, when I saw Messi injured in that Copa America final, I was sad. I saw him crying. He's like this is the guy
It was
who's
sad.
been part of my childhood.
Yeah.
But the problem with Argentina is they are the most cocky sons of bitches there are, man. Like, they will never shut up until they're humbled. And I'm praying to Jesus Christ that Argentina, the next World Cup, gets the World Cup curse, because they deserve
Oh
it.
yes.
And as you can
Facts.
see, they're every
The
single
thing
person
is,
in Argentina is
I am
being cocky as shit.
kind of seeing
And
the
you know what?
president,
And you know what?
vice president,
And I'll say
everyone.
this, right? And you know what is the thing, Barrio? You know why? It's because us people, right? We haven't seen Argentina win a trophy, because the last time, before 2021, the last time Argentina won a trophy was in 1993 when they won the Copa America, right?
Yeah.
Since then,
Uh-huh.
they've never won a trophy. So we've never seen them celebrate. We've never seen how they act when they win. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's why
now you
people
know.
were actually like having soft spot for them. When they won the Copa America in 2021, I saw a video. I don't know if you guys ever saw this video. It was the video when the players were celebrating with their fans, right? I don't know which Argentina player it was. Basically, he wanted to sing a song about Brazil because they just beat Brazil and make fun of it. And Messi literally had to tell him, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, right? And then the following year, they won the World Cup. I was happy, bro, for Messi, bro. As a Messi fan, I was so happy, bro. I was like, yeah, man. After everything you've been through, congratulations, man. You deserve this moment, right?
Yes.
Watch how they celebrated. Did you see what Emiliano Martinez did in the celebration when he had Mbappe, the Mbappe thing? No, I'm even talking about the celebration after. We had like a doll of Mbappe, bro. I was like, bro, why? Like, I get you're celebrating, but what is the point of all of this? You understand what I'm saying?
By the way, one more
I've
thing.
seen this the way like all the 3 tournaments they've won, right? They've done controversy every single time, and I'm like, so you guys always like to go up and above every time you win things. This is why nobody wants to see you win, because they know that when it comes to winning, you guys are the worst winners. Like, you guys are genuinely the worst winners. This is why everybody prays on your downfall. And I'm like, yeah, now I know. I'm glad I know now.
Omar, is there an equivalent in Africa? Like, is there a nation that like everybody in Africa just don't like?
Hold on, let me guess. Nigeria.
Okay. You know what? It's actually very close. I'll say this, right? There's something that goes down in Africa, because in Africa, right, we have like the Arab Africans and we have like the black Africans, right?
South
Now,
Africa.
exactly. Exactly. Southern Africans, right? You have like the white Africans, right? Now, this is the thing, right? Whenever like these tournaments come around, one thing about like some of these African nations is, in the North African nations, right? Some of them think that they are more Arabic than they are African. And because of that, a lot of Africans don't fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying, right? Even like I remember was in 2014, right? I will never forget, because I went back to Gambia to watch the Brazil World Cup, right? You remember that game between Korea and Algeria, right? Where Algeria beat them 4-2, right?
Yeah.
That should have been a big moment, because it was an African nation winning a game in the World Cup, right? I realized when I was in the country, a lot of people didn't care. But I was like, bro, what's going on? This is Algeria, bro. They're an African nation. But I realized at that moment, bro, it's because like some of these North Africans, they consider themselves more Arabic than they consider themselves Africans. Like, if you remember when Morocco went to the semifinals, right? When Morocco, when Buffon was basically saying, "Oh yeah, we're doing this for the Arab people, like people took that as, okay, so you guys are representing the Arab nations, then you're representing us, Africans."
Qataris were supporting Morocco in the World Cup. Saudi Arabians.
I was as well.
Yeah, the Lebanese.
And that is why, if you remember in 2010, Steve, right? When Ghana went to that semifinals, right? When they beat us in the round of 16, in the quarterfinals, right? When they went to that semifinals, everybody in the world, every African, wherever you were supporting Ghana. The reason why is because we knew when Ghana went in that quarterfinals against Uruguay, they were representing not just Ghana, but they were representing Africa. You understand what I'm saying, right? It was the pride of like Africans to be like, okay, let's see these guys make it to the semifinals. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why it was so devastating, even for like non-Africans who were watching it, because they were like, everybody knew this was like a whole continent for one nation. When Morocco went to the semifinals, yes, a lot of some Africans rated it, right? Some Africans were like, yeah, we're great, an African nation made it. Many Africans were like, you understand what I'm saying, right? Because they were like, oh yeah, these guys are not Africans. You understand? They represent themselves more than they represent us. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm not saying all of them, but some of them, they are more in touch with the Arabic side than they are with the African side. But because of that, a lot of Africans don't really care when they achieve stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I was saying.
By the way, two things now. About that is that it's even funnier when I tell you that it's the same thing with Arabs, because Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco, they have this culture of saying they're not African, they're not Arab, they're Amazigh or Berber, because they're part of the Maghreb
Thank
region.
you. I literally forgot about that. That is true.
That's true. They
exclude themselves from us, and that's why we don't.
I love Morocco as a Lebanese. I love it there. I haven't been, but I wish to be there one time and try their couscous one time. But another thing I wanted to say is that when you're talking about good winners and bad winners, Argentina, I wanted to say, why Messi is the only person I don't hate. During that final, I don't think many people know.
Mm.
The Argentinian players were ready to go into the faces and mock the Colombians, and I was like, guess who was the culprit, the leader of that? Rodrigo de Paul, that son of a bitch.
Of
And
course.
Messi told him that, nah, don't do that. We're gonna celebrate like this, and that's why I love Messi to the heart. And we all love Messi. South Americans we all love Messi because of this humbleness that he has.
Oh,
Mm.
even was it Maradona when he was alive? He even said it before he won his trophies. He was basically saying that Messi was too soft. But this is the thing, bro. This is who Messi is, bro. Like if you know Messi, people introvert. He's never been somebody that likes to instigate or be around, like, standoffish issues. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why even in that whole situation in the bus, people forget Messi was not in the bus. He was in the hospital because he had his knee, his leg was messed up. They took it after the celebration. He went straight to the hospital. He wasn't in the bus. Who knows what would have happened if he was in the bus? He might have been saying, "Hey, listen, man, let's not sing that song today." You understand what I'm saying, right? Enjoy the win, but let's not be offensive. Who knows, man? Like nobody
I'm
knows.
going to head out now because it is 3:05 in the morning.
What's good?
I'm going to head out because it is 5.
Nah, no worries, Lewis. Pick up, bro.
All
We're
right.
gonna wrap up soon anyways. Right, Lewis. Thanks for pulling up, bro.
Thanks for putting that, man.
Pick up, bro.
Just my internet.
But yeah, I'll say this, right? Let me tell you this, Steve, right?
Yeah.
Because you just asked me the question about, like, how African is basically. I'll tell you this. We know, like, in Africa, right, there's a lot of diversity, right? Especially like in the southern side, right? I remember there was like this fun Olympic Games that was recently being played in, like, I don't know which country was it Ghana, right? It was like a mini African Olympics, right? And I remember like they had like the South African swimming team, right? And basically, if you look at that whole team, it was just white players. Like there was no black South African in that team, right? And I was like, and I saw a lot of people had an issue with that. Now I don't know, maybe it's because I live in a country where everyone there's like white, black, everywhere. We're all cool. You know what I'm saying, right? A lot of Africans had an issue like watching the South African nation not have any black players. I'm like, okay, well, I would love to have a black player in it, but then again, I don't really care. If they have pride to play for the nation, then hey, man, we're trying to win the gold medal, right? Bring the best players. If the best players are white, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't see any white African players in the South African national team. Right now, you don't see one. Like there was one back in the day, who the center back, but since then, I've never seen any white players play for the South African men's national team in the African nations, right? But this is a big problem that really exists in that side of the nation as well, because of like ever since like the apartheid has been finished over there, there's been this thing where basically South Africans like. There's always like this side that is like the white South African nation, that side is like the black South African nation, and it's like, man, I still don't like it. I feel like we're still living in the apartheid mentality. You understand what I'm saying? We shouldn't be separate. Like if we're all living in the same nation, we all consider ourselves South Africans, then let's all live together as South Africans. You feel me?
Right. No,
I
so
mean, that's what
Omar, the other thing I wanted to ask you is why are some blacks in Africa not offended by like the Enzo Fernandez thing? I've seen some black people be like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with it" or whatever. So
Yeah, you know what?
that?
Okay, so I'll say this because
that's a confusing
no, actually,
one.
let me explain, right? Because I have a small idea of why that is, right? You see, because I've lived in America, right? One thing I've learned living in America is because of the history of like what my people have been through here, right? It's ingrained in us as black people to always remember, what the people like what the ancestors did. You understand what I'm saying? What the ancestors went through, right? And because of that, everything that white people do is always looked at and like, wait a minute, what are they doing? Is this offensive? Is that offensive? You understand what I'm saying? Whereas in Africa, because we live generally around amongst each other, right? The idea of like, oh, this person looks like this or this person looks like that, they don't really care. So let me explain, right? I am obviously very dark skinned, right? My father is more darker than me, right? My mom is actually light skin. You understand what I'm saying, right? So that's why like my color is a lot like this. You understand what I'm saying, right? And
Yeah.
but this is the thing. In the nation, in the country, right? The only thing people look at is ethnicities. Nobody really cares about, oh, this person more light skinned than me, or this person more dark skinned than me, right? So they don't take offense to this stuff. So some people in the country, they don't understand the big issue with like, oh, this person is being offensive because they're attacking this person's ethnicity. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yep.
They don't see it as an attack. They just see it, oh, they're just making fun, they're just making jokes, this and this and this. But when you live in the country here, when I live, because I've lived in America, and I know like how people treat each other here, especially if you're like somebody of like a descendant of like a nation, and sometimes when they say these things, they're not singing songs, they're genuinely being offensive. They're basically saying, listen, man, you're not even from this nation. I don't care you were born there. You're not from there. That's not where your parents are from. You understand what I'm saying, right? A lot of these Africans don't realize that's what they're saying. They're attacking you because they are saying that, listen, I don't care if you're from this nation, you were born and raised there. You're not from there.
You're
You
a
understand
fake
what I'm saying?
Frenchman. You're a fake Frenchman. You're really.
And that's the thing. So some people don't really clock this. For us, we clock it because we understand what they're doing when they're saying these things. It's like, no, this is offensive. This
They're
is
trying to
actually
be discriminating. They're trying to discriminate
Exactly.
and belittle you. Basically, you're not a real Frenchman.
Like that's my thing, and that's what I have. Like, look at me, Steve. You and I, we're both Americans, but we don't sound the same. You sound more American than me. You understand what I'm saying, right?
I had a different opinion to you and whatever. Yeah.
Exactly, because you have to understand, I come from like I am more African than I am American. You understand what I'm saying, right? Like even in my house, I speak my African language. Like I speak African language around people. So because of that, I am more ingrained with my African side. And you know what? I'm very proud of that because I'm like, okay, you know what I mean, right? I embrace my American side, but I'm more African, and I know that. You understand what I'm saying? However, I don't need you, whoever this person is, to tell me because of my accent or the way I sound or the way I look or the fact that half of my 90% of my family is African. I don't need you to be pointing the finger at me. I already know that. Like I know you're being disingenuous when you're saying these things to me.
Yeah.
You're not being, you're not being real. And that's what I'm saying. Some of these Africans don't realize it's not just a song. These people are not just singing songs. We're just making jokes. No.
And also, by the way, the thing about Omar, real quick, the thing about jokes is jokes are only as good as the ones that are reciprocated. I have jokes with friends that are personal and that it's a joke because the other person doesn't take offense to it because it's tit for tat, right? You can make jokes with your friend who's a bit fat and then he could call you a whatever. And if it's reciprocated genuinely, there's no problem there.
And this is the thing.
The French clearly do not reciprocate this joke that Argentina are doing.
But see, it's a perfect example because look at what Nicholas Jackson says. You know, Nicholas Jackson was actually born near my neighborhood in Gambia, like where my family's from. Like, do you know the town where my parents are from? Yeah, no, because he was born. No, he was born in Gambia. He's born in Gambia. His parents, I think his mom might be Senegalese. He lived in Senegal for like a few years, right? And then basically moved to Europe, to Spain, right? The thing with Nicholas Jackson is he's ingrained with that African mentality of, hey man, everybody's the same. We're all happy. We're all cool. So he sees somebody like Enzo, right? He plays alongside him, right? He's probably smiling.
They're really good friends.
Yeah, they're cool friends. Exactly, right? But at the end of the day, it's like me and you, Steve, right? You and I are not close friends, but you invite me to your channel. We've spoken a few times. You look cool. You understand? You sound cool. Now, if I didn't hear you singing in a racist song, I'm gonna look at you and be like, whoa. You understand what I'm saying, right? But that is normal because at the end of the day, you know that as a black man, it's not gonna sound cool. You as a human being, you should know, okay, this sounds offensive. What if I was in his shoes? Would I sound like this? Imagine if the French players were making songs about the Argentinian players, they're talking about them being more Italian and Spain than Argentinian. You think the Argentinians are gonna like that? Do you think they're gonna like that?
Mario, would they like that? Would they like that?
Would they like it if they were more
100% that they won't like that. And basically that they will be that type of person who will say the joke and they'll think it's funny, but when it's onto them, they'll they'll kill the world. They'll do anything else to just remove everything from their sight and destroy everything. Now, a good thing about what you guys said was that you cannot just do these jokes for everyone. Like that, like a good comedian will read your room. This time, Argentina had to read the whole world, and they couldn't. They just. And
There's
it's
a time
so
and a
easy.
place. There's a time and a place. Public versus
Yeah, exactly.
private.
There's a time and a place.
If they genuinely had banter with Mbappe, then Mbappe would they wouldn't react in this way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And maybe there's a reason why he didn't even react. Who knows? Maybe if it wasn't banter, he would have said something on Twitter or Instagram or something. He might have said something. That's why these are things that are personal. But
Yeah.
like this Argentina thing is nothing new. But we're us South Americans. We're so tired of it, and it's like, what is the most cocky state in USA?
Cocky state.
Fucking Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yes,
Okay, you see,
they are the worst.
example-
Damn, no, those fans are the worst.
basically Arsenal fans. It's the same thing. They correlate to each other. They talk, and they don't win. Only exception is that Argentina do win, and that's the sad part. Like they are so horrible to just be against. Like the people.
You can
they're
never root
wonderful.
for them.
I love
You
them.
can never root for them.
They're
Yeah.
great people. But like, and when it comes to football, they're the worst. Like they'll go as far as, I think you know the story, guys. I think it's Racing Club y Independiente. I think it's two of them. I think, or Estudiantes. Sorry, Estudiantes. One of the fans put seven black cats under the ground.
Yeah,
Like,
the curse. I know about it.
They'll kill animals. They'll kill animals for football. I'm not a vegan activist or nothing. I eat meat, but they'll kill just for football. Like that's just
No. See, we know this. We know this as football fans.
Bro, the guy that took the selfie with Maradona's casket, he got killed
Yes.
2 days later.
Oh, wait, they killed him? Get out of here! They killed him?
To be fair, that was a horrible idea.
No, I know it was horrible, but they killed him. Wow.
Yeah. The guy. Hold on, let me find the story, bro. It was everywhere.
well, you guys need to know.
When
South America.
Maradona died, there was a funeral worker that took a selfie with Maradona.
Yeah, took a selfie with him. Yeah, I saw that.
That guy got fucking killed.
Yeah, but that was messed up, bro. Like I don't know what that guy was thinking. I get this Maradona, but dude, show some respect, bro.
Exactly.
Oh man, like that was.
What you guys need to know about South America is that like for example, when I went to the Bucaramanga game, like over there, you cannot feel safe. Like I'm from Bucaramanga. I'm Bumangues. I love the city. It has beautiful climate, beautiful people, beautiful culture. Now the problem is there's something called ñeros. Ñeros are something that is mostly Colombian, but you can see in other places.
One second, guys. I'll be right back.
And these people are basically the roadmen of what is in the UK, basically. But they'll have this. They'll have caps and baggy clothes and all that. One of these people. We went to the Bucaramanga game with a Chelsea shirt. Nothing wrong with that. Chelsea shirt, completely different European country, and I don't have a Bucaramanga shirt, so I just went with that. So it's like fine. One of them pushed my brother, like bah, like wasn't even soft. It was like bah. And my brother said like, I don't feel like I'm part of this club anymore. Like I don't feel like part of it because
What club?
if seriously, nah, it's over. Like if you go to the ultras over there in any stadium in South America, it's a survival. It's not like for example Spurs Arsenal where it'll be like they'll chant banter between each other and they'll sometimes have some hooligans sometimes because that's cooled down in England. Here in South America, if you go to the ultras, exactly. They have knives. I told you, every single Negro can have a knife in their pocket. They can have a machete. They they will rob your phone. Like you cannot go with the phone in your hand to a stadium. Imagine you cannot take a vlog. It's that difficult, and I was so paranoid with my mom, who had a bag. Like she just had a bag. I'm like here. No, I'm holding this bag because I know what this could be. And thank God, praise the Lord that nothing happened and it was fine. And it was an amazing night. We went to the final that day. But that's basically what South America is. And it's nice when it's all about football and how they're so ruthless in the pitch and all that. But it's not fun when you're talking about topics like Escobar, who sadly passed away, who got murdered just for doing an own goal. And just so you know, he was amazing player for us.
Andreas
And got
Escobar.
our first place in the qualifiers. First place in the qualifiers, even though there were two groups. First place. That we've never done that.
Yeah.
We've never done that, and we got first place. And just immediately like that, you can just be seen as a traitor to the criminals, not to
A
the
national
normal people.
failure, embarrassment, etc.
Exactly. And those are some of the stories that I feel embarrassed to be South American. Another story. I'm sorry for talking too much, but there's so much to talk about. It's like the other story about what happened in the final. Like, why are you going to like ruin experiences for families, for other people, and they just think for themselves?
Thousands of dollars.
Exactly. And it's like if you didn't get a ticket, whatever, you can still
It's
watch it on the
selfish.
television.
Selfish to do what some other people did. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's true. Selfish.
And and it's like it's not, and what really also saddened me was that people all thought was just Colombians. It was like I get it. I'm not proud of it. I wasn't there. I was in my head. I was in Colombia.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, ban the Colombians, all that, because I just feel like there's some people that are so ignorant to put the blame on the big nations. They half was Argentinian fans as well doing that, and you can
there
see
were a
now.
lot of
You can see now that everyone now is gonna be like, yeah, Argentina are horrible because of what happened now with Enzo Fernandez, and it's like, why didn't you notice it now? Like, if you're saying ban the Colombian fans, ban Argentinian fans as well. It wasn't only us. If you want ban us, no problem, no problem. I will have a single problem because we deserve it. We deserve it, to be honest. But if so, ban the Argentinian fans as well. And that's why I don't like about South American culture, because it's everyone saying this. It's us South Americans criticizing the Negros are in this, like, there's so many criminals. The police don't do stuff. Just the other day, there was a billions worth of jewelry, literally like official billion worth of jewelry robbed in a mall, and now it's not even that big. Like, we're joking about it because that's not a good thing, because it's normal now. Like,
It's
everyone.
desensitized.
Exactly, and all this stuff can correlate to football because all these crimes are happening, and this is what gives us a bad image from the Europeans as well. And the Copa America as a whole, the tournament, was such an embarrassment that people were saying that Afcon blah 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 was better, even though that's a horrible argument. Like, just enjoy the tournament. That's the bad part of South America having this culture of negros, as I said, like gamines. I just hope that one day, this whole fiasco of criminals in the street, drug dealers, nothing else will happen. Because if you see, I'm sorry to get all political on it, but if you see El Salvador was the murder capital of the world. They get a good leader, and now look at them. And he's probably the only person in the world that deserves a dictatorship because of what is happening. Like, they completely transform. People are going out in the streets with a whole bag. Like, they can go out safely. Us here, we have a phone out. You have to fear if phones will be robbed or anything. And all this goes to the stadiums. That's all. Everything I just said, every single yapping I just said, all goes to the stadium. Everything goes to the stadium. And you saw everyone saw that in Copa America final.
Yeah, it just there's so many cultural things going on and so many political, it just all boils up and explodes on yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, Argentina is another country that deals with this because
Yeah.
like the amount of criminals in this continent is sad. It's sad. It's really sad. Like the only place I feel
Are the
safe.
levels of poverty at like a really high historical level across the continent? Because like Brazil isn't financially doing great, right? And fucking Chile,
Yeah.
Argentina's not doing well. Like, is that part of it? Yeah, economically, it's a lot of places are struggling in South America.
Yeah, it's all the corruption that's happening in the whole continent. Like I get that the favelas and all that are part of the culture, but they're part of the culture there just because of what the corruption has done. Like if you give the favelas and put like just let's say there's a little small area of favelas and it's like a little monument. No problem, that's your culture. But these are actually places where people live, where people like stories about Gabriel Jesus, stories about Neymar, stories about Richarlison. Richarlison failed arts, and look where he is. That's literally what he said. He failed arts. Look where he is now. That's the beauty of football. But it gets ruined when these bad parts of the favelas come into fruition in the stadium. And here in Colombia, especially in my city, you can see a very big part which is full of favelas. And you can like one of the biggest malls in the whole city. I'm pretty sure the biggest mall, wise. There's the mall, a few towers, and then just right below it, there's a favela. Like the rich and the poor. You could just see it like that. You could just see the corruption there is in this whole country. And that's why I was so desperate for like Colombia to win so I could just have something to remove from the bad parts of what happened, like the stampede that happened there in the final. I was like, please. And then I saw Messi get injured, and you just know what's gonna happen. The Argentinian players are just gonna fight. Like it's impossible then. And it's like, yeah, we gotta wait until another tournament. Like this is our one and only chance. But yeah, like it's a very complex topic. Everything that happens in this continent happens in the football. You could see so many stories about it, like especially in Colombia, because when like we're not proud of it, but there's this Pablo Escobar thing. Everyone knows him. Basically, Atlético Nacional, you know,
Yeah, the
they're
green.
Copa Libertadores, okay? Owned by Pablo Escobar, and that's where the chant "bought by Pablo Escobar" came from, because there was so much rumors of corruption and how stuff like this can ruin the beautiful game. It's very sad because South America honestly has the best football. Like visually you could just already say has the best football. It's only a few other countries you could say, like Spain, for example, with the tiki taka. You could also say sometimes Germany when it was with their pressure. Like they know how to pressure a lot. But it's very sad how I'm repeating this all the time. Like everything happens. Everything correlates. So yeah, from a South American perspective, all this comes from culture, from corruption. All this comes from culture, from roadmen, ñeros, gamines. You know, Richard Rio, you say he's a gamine because he looks like one, but he's not. You know, he's a good person. But yeah, Argentina, that's just how it is. They're like that. Just like how some Colombian fans will be, just like how some Chilean fans can be, just like how some Brazilian fans can be. It's not only an Argentinian problem. That's why I want to know. But Argentina are the biggest ones. They are the biggest ones.
Biggest perpetrators or whatever. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I hope Enzo Fernandez can get at my club because he's also been shit for my club as well. So.
Yeah, and I don't, bro. mean, I just the relationship's gonna be. I don't know how you mend that. I don't know how you mend that. Like, how do you look at your fellow teammates, like Fofana and Betty Shield and those guys? Like,
Yep.
I don't
And it's
know.
like
I wouldn't want to be in that fucking scenario. That's all I
I
mean.
wouldn't want to be a Chelsea fan now. I just wish I could go back in time. Like, know what's gonna happen? Like, no, like seriously, like I'm the only person in this world who will support a team that goes from champions of Europe, two teams by the way, Italy and Chelsea, champions of Europe, and within the space of a year go down to 12 and not qualify for the World Cup respectively. I'm the only person in this world. That's bad luck. Bad luck. And that's why I was so stressed when Colombia lost the Copa America final, because I've now lost 3 finals in a row. 4 finals, by the way. 4 finals in a row.
That fucking
And if I weren't a Chelsea fan, then I would have, and I weren't an Italian fan, it won't be one. It won't be one final. I'll be like, fine, we got to the Colombia. We're Colombia. Listen, we're not the biggest country in football. Like, we get to a final. That's amazing.
It's a rare occasion.
Yeah, and it's like, if I wasn't blindsided by everything else that was happening, I'll be like, good final, good tournament. Let's go on to win the World Cup, because we are actual favorites. We are actual favorites. You don't look at the rankings of One Football or anything else that say USA, Mexico, Denmark are more favorites than Colombia. No, Colombia are on top. They are
Sorry for
top
being
5
late.
favorites on this thing.
Oh yeah, you're one of the better teams in the world right now, 100%. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, people.
I regret not rooting for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, because watching you guys during that Copa America, you guys were the best team by far, but no way.
Oh yeah, Colombia.
Very entertaining, though.
That's the thing. That's why I'm not worried about Colombia. I think they'll have to keep up the good form up in 2026. That's doable. That's doable.
And also, if you look at like
popping up everywhere, bro. Every single day, I learn about a new Colombian in whatever league I'm watching. 25, 26, or young, like they're everywhere, bro. They're getting into decent European teams, so.
And also Ecuador also is another team that's like building. They're cooking.
Ecuador got good young wingers everywhere. It seems like
Just
whatever.
bad manager.
Yeah, they sacked their manager.
A new manager? You have a new manager?
Ecuador.
No, they sacked their manager.
I don't know if Ecuador hired someone new yet.
And then there's Venice.
That team Sanchez guy.
It would be funny if
By the
Venezuela.
way, before you close out, there's one little thing I wanted to say as well. Was that about what were we talking about? Before we were gonna close out?
Oh, about fucking Colombia, like in the future. Like,
yeah.
That I'm not concerned about that. I think you guys will still be a good team in 26.
Yeah, hopefully. But there was a coincidence, and I think you guys know already. But Colombia were the best team in the Copa America, and we performed the best and lost to the GOAT in the final when the GOAT got injured. What's funny is that 2016, same thing happened. France were the best team in the tournament. Portugal got there with the GOAT. GOAT got injured. So that there's this little hope that the Copa America
both lost
to win out the World Cup after the GOAT. That's the hope that we got. That's the meme that's going on with Colombia.
We'll see.
Hope.
and then somehow Venezuela makes it for the Colombia.
You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. That did happen to fucking France. That would, bro. I wouldn't put it past Colombia to do something crazy next World Cup. I wouldn't put it past y'all. Like I said, y'all got players everywhere in Europe. Young, old, in their prime. Like, I mean, yeah. Once I don't know if James is gonna be there for the next tournament, but you got creative. You'll be fine.
Yeah, hopefully.
You'll be fine.
By the way, Ken, predict Colombia will win the World Cup. You'll get it right. Don't worry. You got it. You predicted right.
I'll put a 5er on it. I like good returns.
I'm still picking on them.
I'll take that chance. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Obviously Puebla got smoked by Inter Miami. That's why that meant that Suarez, fucking Alba, and Jordi Alba and Boozy got taxed. So yeah, Club Puebla, you can hold that. So yeah, peace.